I'll make the thing do a thing. We on.
Yahoo!
Let's go
We,
out of
Okay.
our
we
way.
playing.
to
We
do
playing bingo
the
tonight.
ABCs.
Okay,
The
3, 2,
ABCs
1
of Vampire
recap time.
Slurs.
3, 2, 1, bingo night.
3, 2, 1 recap time. Ready?
Ready. Ready.
This one is Records of a Princess in Exile. It seems as though my brother's fleet gathers further. Some 20 of our ships and at least 3 of our night spiders have been dispatched to deal with me. This crew is far too small for that, but it just so happens they've managed to gather some allies. Nobody has mustered enough forces to singularly rout Sylvanas, but one way or another, we will assemble our counter fleet. Hopefully these maniacs I've come to be attached to by the hip can manage to protect me. If not, I fear I'll spend... Regan just came to me. At first, I thought we had more word on our forces, but no. The new hires just took a ship. A vampire ship. A wretched, smelly, blood-coated turd of a ship. But it has an arcane cannon on it. And it's even bigger than the lance. The Spelljammer helm is a disgusting coffin bondage thing, and to my infinite ire, I am called to pilot the wretched piece of shit. But the adventurous little gremlins seem to have satiated themselves on some poor traders, and then my crew took it from them. Systems check was nominal, all 3 things green. I feel like I was dunked in oil when I finally mind-linked to it, though. Even the ship rankles against the grime that these vampirates have coated her in. The poor old girl. At the dead drop, it's now a ruined bombard. And honestly, I'm surprised how much better the ship handles than Regan's lance. I pull us close enough to get the de facto leader, Oliver, as well as his 2 undead debutantes, to jump across. After about 10 minutes, they jump back across, with Dread claiming Oliver is dead. He isn't. I can feel his heartbeat, thanks to the blood scissor, but I play along and pretend to point the main gun at this wreck. They disarm, though. Boo, ruin all of my fun. I wanted to know what it was like when the ship cannon fired. I've never been in combat on a ship before. Preferably, I'd like to experience it before we start taking hits in combat. They argue about what to call our ship, and we hard dock to the ship. To the ruined ship. And I can taste the decay on this bombard next to us. I can feel a ship approach us, and then Elrena talking to someone I can't see. Seems like our Titan's inbound. About 10 minutes later, she's aboard. I feel strange. She's big. Big enough to stop the ship dead if we were flying, but small. Small in a small space. It confuses the ship's senses, and mine too. As the ship closes in on us, I pop up onto the deck looking for a new ally. There's nothing. I can clearly feel it, but there's nothing out there when I look for it. We have a ghost ship for an ally. Very nice. They berate her, ask her several questions about being paid for their service on killing the vampirates. She tells them she'll give them 250 gold for killing the vampirates. Repaint and rename this old girl, thank goddess above. The Blood Scissor was a dreadful name. And as well as the free request of a single 8th level spell or lower. Suspicious. Would have thought she's able to use 9th level magic. She destroyed the Star Moth with meteors. Either way, they accept it. She repaints the ship crimson and yellow and redubs it the El Tiburon. There was some grumbling about the color, but they can always get it repainted. We finally get to the matters I need to be present for. Oliver and I brief her on the forces we'll be facing, including the dragon, right off the bat. She seems to have a tactical mind. She also seems to be very interested in Fangreater. She asked nearly 25 questions about him. The Titan Crow promises us 2 ships, her Swan, and 1 other, depending on who is available. She'll attend the meeting if she can, but will definitely meet us in the combat zone on our way back. On our way back to Regan's farm, we come across a pod of Kindori. I obviously avoid them, but before I can warn the crew about the parasites that come off of them, they start shooting them with arcane cannons and spells. Good at you. Target practice. maybe these maniacs aren't such a bad choice. As we near into the reef, into Regan's farm, can't help but wonder if maybe this was worth it. And that's the end of it.
No.
So yeah, just as I've said in the end of this recap, you guys are closing back in on Regan's farm.
I think we've got a lot accomplished since we've been out. Wouldn't you guys say?
I say vampires suck.
They certainly do.
Yeah. Luckily, there are no vampires within the vicinity.
What?
That's a fake one.
Bingo.
You don't have to announce it every time, Alex.
Besides, it only counts when you get the full line, bitch.
Yeah,
Odd. I just had a dream
Odd,
about.
I've never played bingo before.
I was in a hall with a bunch of these old grandmothers, and they were spinning the ball with many balls within it. They were screaming and yelling.
I'm a little confused by what he's going on about.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but how far are we
Then
out
Judge
from
Game.
our destination?
You guys are like here. You're at Regan's farm.
Oh,
You haven't docked yet
okay.
How long have we been out?
because unlike the Lance, there's no space at Regan's farm for a second ship.
How long have our day been? How's our day been?
About 12 hours. You guys are probably pretty exhausted at this point.
How many hours do we have left until the arrival of the prince and his fleet?
After arriving back here at Regan's farm, you guys have about 47 hours left. A little bit less than 2 days.
So let's tie the ship up to the donkey so it doesn't float away.
Like I said, Regan's dock is designed only for one ship. You guys might have to find somewhere else to park.
I believe Chester's a little outclassed in trying to, ferry this particular ship. And I just... Is there a way we could reach out to someone who might know where we can park this thing?
You want to park your ass?
From somewhere behind you, you hear Serafina say, "Well, we could always reach out to Garth. He's a fixer. I'm sure he has a private dock somewhere in town."
Who's Garth again?
The hippo guy. The hippopotamus?
Yep.
Wait,
Yes.
the who?
The hippopotamus.
The name
I've
sounds
also
very
heard
familiar.
of
I'm
this
sure.
hippopotamus creature.
I'm pretty confident I've interacted with this individual at one point in my life.
It's a legend, but I will find it.
You're just more of a face person. You can recognize faces, but not names.
Who are you again?
What? Okay, but yes, let's reach out to this Garth individual and see if he happens to know where we can dock this very nice new shiny ship of ours.
You guys do have a transmission orb.
Oh,
So we can just make a phone call?
We'll call Garth.
Do you have any third level spell slots?
All right,
I have one. Just one.
did I use any spells?
was I conserving my spell slots?
I only have one too.
No, I was not. I do not have any third level spell slots.
I have one.
Okay, Lorena, you've got the spell slot. You guys have a transmission orb to call people with. What are you going to tell Garth?
Ringy ding
Hey,
ding.
Garth, this is Alerina. And everybody else. Do we have a place that we can dock our spell jammer
Or noose.
for a few days? For free?
That's the key word for free.
It takes a few minutes, but you get a reply. Oh, well, I suppose given the circumstances, I can always dock your Spelljammer at my dock in Blackrock. Normally I'd charge you, but technically I owe you guys quite a large debt for clearing my, red marks with that one gang, so I think we'll let this one slide. If you proceed into town, I'm sure you can be guided into my private dock at the Air Spire.
Got it. He said, yeah, we good.
Well done, young Ellerina, for securing that. Then, my next question, how long of a trip to...
Also, we can milk this guy. Because apparently he owes us a big debt.
A big debt, you say? This individual owes us a big debt.
Yep.
This name sounds an awful lot familiar. Yes, Garth owes us quite a big debt. I remember that individual. I believe, yes, we saved him by taking care of his own debt, or something of the sort. Yes, that's right.
That is how it started, yes.
So you remember a person not by their face, but by the money?
Good job, Ellerina. You managed to get us a place to dock our ship.
I see you, old man. I see you.
I mean, I'm so proud of you for making friends and allies.
You were about to ask me something?
Off to town.
Oh, how long does it take to get back to Regan's place from here? From Garth's place, I wonder.
You guys rode on... No, you didn't ride on the spinner last time you were in Gildergat. You didn't have the spinner yet. It takes about an hour to 2 hours to walk back.
You're kidding.
Well, we got a spinner.
I don't think the spinner's attached to this ship, is it?
It is not.
No, we were out and about and we got this one.
Well, I'm off, guys. Peace. Jump off.
Yeet.
Well, if you guys would like, you can split the party and have one part stay here with Regan and the other part go to town to the Sky Docks.
I'll stay behind to get a spinner so I can meet them in town, whoever's riding it.
Okay.
The Dread will stay on the ship, so we're splitting the party.
I will also stay on the ship.
Skydock.
I'll go to Skydock then.
Ellerina, thank you for volunteering to pick us up in the spinner. I appreciate that.
Don't worry. I was gonna practice my donuts anyway. Bye, you nerds. And I get on the rope and I just go down.
That was some really out of hand shit that Ellerina talked shit about, you know?
That was not.
That totally was. She said she was gonna do donuts. She's a teenager.
What are donuts to you, Dread?
It's the opposite of a... Have you ever heard of a Timbit? It's the Timbit is just like the middle of the dough, and you throw out the rest.
Donut hole?
Yeah, so the donut is everything else about that you don't throw out.
Yes, she's going to eat a lot of donuts. You are correct. That's exactly what
She's a growing
Regan.
young girl.
Regan, where's my goddamn spinner?
Regan just goes, well, right here on the ass end of the ship, let me help you get her lowered down and y'all can spin off to town. And she calls over to the ship and she's like, hey, sorry the dock's only got one spot. I'm poor.
We know.
You say that from down there up to us.
Seriously. He's just looking back at me like, you, yes?
But yeah. So it's just Ellerina in the spinner?
Yep.
Yeah, she's going to meet us in town.
As the rest of you guys fly off into town. It only takes a few minutes by Spelljammer since they're so much faster than people. But as you guys close into the skydock, you can see instead of like a singular structure, it's like a series of floating islands tethered to a singular structure. It's like they pulled a bunch of asteroids in here. And you can see several different open docks. And as you guys pull into one of these guards waves you down and goes, "Hey, who are you here for?"
Garth.
We're looking for Garth, Doc. He invited us, and we're not quite sure which one is his. Could you kindly point us in the right direction?
Oh, yeah, of course. He's over on Cloud 9. And he pulls you guys out like this little pocket map and hands you guys a little pocket map showing out which of each docks is numbered. And he points to Cloud 9. He's like, he's in Dock 3 at Cloud 9.
Very
Aptly named.
pretty.
Well, I think it's time we dock our ship and mark our way, leave home. Or at least somewhere to rest for the night. I am exhausted. I don't know about the rest of you.
So you guys get your ship docked. And as you guys are like disembarking, getting all your stuff ready to leave, you can see a couple dock hands come up and they're like covering their nose. They're like, "Man, that ship reeks."
Yeah. Thinking about
That's
getting this baby
important.
detailed.
We do need to invest in getting that cleaned up. Do you happen to know anyone, young sir?
You can see a couple of these guys that like look at each other. I'm like, "Well, I mean, we could detail your ship for you.
Why?
It's gonna take a couple
How much
hours
you-
though."
Why would you
How
do
much
that
is-
for us?
Well, you know, there's good money in it.
Aha.
Yeah, there is good money in our ship. Why the fuck do you want it? Oh, he's trying to scam you, man.
Now he can't smell it because he's used to that kind of stench. But
There's a reason why my big-eared, big-nosed fella has been wrapping his nose in a knot, I'd imagine. Let's, yes, clean it if you could. And how much would it cost for such a detailed service?
Well, your ship's a bit bigger than the ones we normally handle out here at the docks. Usually it's just trade skiffs, much smaller than yours. I can't tell you exactly how long it's gonna take us to the T. Could be more, could be less, but it's looking like about a 5-hour job. Call it 20 gold pieces for me and my guys.
it's easy.
How many guys you got? Like it's
He's got
20
5
gold
people.
pieces per guy?
Including himself, he's got 5 people.
Okay.
So
And
how much would
he's
it
asking
go-
for 20 total.
20.
Oh, okay, not 20
so-
per guy. Okay.
And I just pull out a sack, and then I pull out like a second sack, and I just double check both sacks, and like
Damn, the guy's got 2 sacks.
put a couple coins in another one, put a couple coins in the back in the other one, and then give him 20 coins anyway. Here's 20 coins, and then tell you what, sir, here's an extra coin for yourself for the tip of the job, actually.
He nods and counts them back out and like takes the 21st coin and kind of like puts it in the hem of his jeans and he's like, "Well, thank you kindly, sir. We'll get her fixed up, nice and pretty for you. Is there any goods that you need to declare while you're here? I can try and get the paperwork started for you so you can get them set."
Things are considered goods we need to declare.
Okay, no.
Just anything you're bringing to sell here at the city.
We have a skeleton.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you ever seen it? Have you
We
ever
need to
seen a
declare
skeleton? There he is. And I point to
Hello.
the skeleton.
Oh yeah, my Uncle's an archaeologist. It was weird. Normally they don't move or talk.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Wow. What does
Yeah.
it feel like being skeleton?
Imagine not having skin or organs.
Doesn't it feel surprised to see a skeleton?
He never has.
I mean, I see them all the time. They're just not usually moving. It's a little more. It's a little
Oliver
odd.
Green, did you pay this moron?
Who knew? Who told you we were coming?
I just look at him and he's like, this guy I've never met before in my life. I don't know who you're talking about.
I've never met this guy before in my life either.
I literally just came off the ship with you. Your name is Oliver Green.
Is it?
I'm pointing to the guard.
Is it-
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking to you, pointing to the guard.
I look away because I am ashamed of what I just said.
But anyway,
Oh, you left?
The detail. As far as goods that we need to declare, well,
I got
there's a
your
couple
goods right here.
unsavory coffins that
Does thread weaving count as
you
thread
have-
tantrum and leaves silk?
used to have vampire.
I'm gonna call
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Damn, that was fast.
But anyways, we'd appreciate that greatly. And then I'd imagine after that we attempt to make our way down.
Yeah, no, you pay them. They make sure your ship's nice and securely lashed. Wouldn't want anybody falling to their deaths. And yeah, they get to work prepping to clean.
Then I just talk to everyone individually. What do you guys think that they would consider our goods that we need to declare? I mean, that doesn't make sense. Like they don't have.
Serafina comes off with her one bag and is like, well, I mean, anything you intend to sell, really.
What do they need?
Oh, I
Why do they need to know?
Tariffs?
No, don't you start with me. I've
With
got
what?
bad blood with tariffs. No pun intended,
Sorry,
by the
what?
way. No pun intended.
Oh, because he's making a blood joke, I think, right?
Probably.
Look at with
Well, at any rate,
Oliver Green with the ha-has and the hoo-hoos.
was that.
What were you saying though?
oh, well, essentially just to check to see if any of the goods meet local customs and import tariffs. After all, whoever's buying these items might have to pay an additional fee, but if you don't intend to sell anything and are just making port to keep your ship here,
But-
that's up to the person who owns the dock.
I'm
Usually.
not confusing the situation because say I leave the vessel with no intention of selling a thing on board, but then I meet a young chap that happens to persuade me with a very great offer, and I'm just like, yes, sold. Does that trade?
That would meet trade, yes.
And then we
Before
have
the
to
items could
declare-
leave the vessel, you'd have to sign some paperwork, I'd imagine.
Wait, what are we're not.
No, I don't plan on selling anything. I'm just spitballing some scenarios.
Hey,
Just thought-
do you think this counts as getting lost in the sauce?
Getting off topic for 5 minutes.
Yes.
I don't feel it's the same because we're actually in character.
Okay, that's fair.
Do you guys all have the same bingo card, but like it's just in different places?
Yes.
That's how bingo works.
Yeah.
God damn it! I feel like I
At any
should,
rate,
I should move
Yes.
over to the
you
other
guys
bingo.
can see outside of town, El Arena is coming down the road. Or towards the town, and just absolutely ripping it. Elrina, would you like to give me a vehicles check? So it's going to be your choice of int or dex, and your proficiency.
Okay, cool.
Like, what's your lowest?
30, 20.
Probably Dex.
A dirty
I'd make it
20.
difficult.
Yeah.
Elrina, you are driving like a bat out of hell. Just ripping down these old dirt roads that are very poorly maintained out here in Blackrock, between Regan's farm and the town. You're pretty sure there aren't any speed limits outside of town,
Move, you
but if there
peasant!
are, you've been breaking them.
Breaking
And then-
breaking the law.
And then as you come barreling into town, you slow it down to just barely the legal limit. As you come barreling through the less populated side of town and start moving through main streets, just dodging people the best that you can. You don't clip anybody. Most people get out of the way. But, like, it's pretty reckless driving. But you're not breaking any traffic laws.
Alright, I'm that. I am the law.
But only just barely. And then eventually, you pull up and see your friends waiting at the bottom of the sky dock.
Sorry, guys. There was a big spider in there.
Like, how big?
Super big. Maybe right.
Like, that's super big.
Right over here. Oh, crazy. Sorry.
Does the spinner have a gun on it? No?
The spinner does have a gun on it.
That's fucking awesome.
So where we staying? We staying at Regan's place, or we finding a?
Yes, let's head back to Regan's. I'm exhausted, but before we do turn in for the night, I do want to finish up a couple different things on this project we've been working on for me. I appreciate all of your help.
I got a cramp. Can't help you tonight.
Funny thing is, I literally only need one working hour's worth of work, so I can do it myself.
But for everybody at the same time, we'll be done in like minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, well, man, I got you.
I appreciate the help as always, Ellerina. In the meantime, how was your trip here? It seems like the spinner's in one piece, and there's no blood stains, so no pedestrians were hit, I'm assuming?
They're good at dodging.
Ah,
That goes a long way to not getting you in trouble.
yes, that does keep the heat off our back, I have to admit, and that's always favorable. Especially when you have two undead walking around that, for whatever reason, some people might seem a little racist against. Except for they've been actually rather accommodating. Strange. Maybe these folks off planet are a little better minded off.
And Evan Jira chimes in and she's like, well, when you're out here in the reef, you see weird shit. A lot.
I heard the face can fix you up if you're dead.
Yeah.
I can't disagree with that. I mean, it's been completely strange since I got here. It's very foreign. In fact, where are we?
We are heading home. Get inside. Let me lower the speed. Let me lower it for you.
Ellerina, may I ask, could I get a shot at driving that?
No.
But why not?
It's mine. Get away.
Are you sure?
Touch your costumes. Do I?
I don't know. You're good point. Good point. Very well.
Wait, hold on. Do you want to touch his costumes? You've just never asked.
You're walking home.
I'll give you the out-of-pocket shit there, Alex.
Good.
Dread looks more miserable than usual now.
But I believe that's Ellerina is territorial about operating
Yep,
heavy
I got that
machinery.
marked down too. So you guys load up except for Dread.
It's like I knew where he was going, but in my nature I had to.
Okay. But yes, we head back.
So, in the spinner, it only takes about 30 minutes to drive back. As you guys are driving along, you can see... Okay, hold on. I actually have to change the map here. I have to change the map here. 1 second. I actually rolled an encounter for once.
Uh-oh.
How fast does this thing go?
About 35 miles an hour.
How do I keep up?
You're actually on the back. Just
I want to be on
climbing
the. I want to be on the
Yeah.
bottom. Let me be on the bottom because I could spider climb. I'm gonna do that thing.
Exactly.
I don't know if you guys seen the episode of Family Guy where Stewie's under the car, holding onto the
Yeah, exactly.
exhaust pipe.
Exactly,
That's-
exactly like
yeah.
that. But I can spider climb, so I can just hook on, and I'm just. You're a terrible driver and like hitting every bump, and I'm just like, bonk, bonk.
Or am I?
The thing doesn't touch the ground, but somehow the splashes puddles still.
Yeah.
Just like.
Or does Red used to be that big before?
Next thing you know, we go through someone's building a roof, and they just tar you, and then we hit a bunch of chickens, and there's just a bunch of feathers, and it just goes on to the whole cartoony like gig.
Yeah, for some reason everything appeared on the road that day.
And then we eventually arrive to this encounter.
And then we ask those other guys to clean this machine after.
Yeah. Could you clean this one as well?
All right, if we're moving
Hold
like
on, I have to generate an NPC real quick.
if we're moving 35
Oh,
miles,
no.
if we're moving 35 miles an hour, then fuck this encounter. Just drive right by it.
That is an option.
I don't know.
The-
What's
If
happening?
I'm driving in a straight line and somebody gets in front of it, I'm driving straight. There ain't no swerving.
Duck and cover.
So, as you guys are driving along, you guys, like, hit this bend in the road here, and as you're whipping around, you can see just off the beaten path, just outside of the vehicle's tire range, is this small creature laying on the ground.
Is it a fucking?
Just going, oh, God, my side!
Is that a fucking grung? Hold on.
Is that a car? Oh, it is a grump.
It's a fucking grung. Oh, pirate grung.
God, my side!
Oh.
Why the hell would they leave me here? This is bullshit!
I'm just on the
The
ball.
Golden Grind's gonna hear about this when I get back!
Wait, guys, do I stop or do I go? Do I stop or do I go? Do I stop or do I go?
For the
I
love of
said-
God, stop this machine.
It's like you speed by and you guys are debating stop, and it's just like screeches through line.
Stop, stop, stop! Okay, fine.
There's like a huge dust cloud as you get the spinner to stop just 30 feet away,
We back up slowly.
kicking up a cloud of dust.
Okay.
A cloud of dust that looks suspiciously like Dread Zeppelin.
Standing there in the dust.
All right.
I start coughing. I start coughing because it's too dusty.
Oh!
Oh shit, there was somebody here. I was just thinking you guys were going to crash.
All right. Let's get out and let's see if we can help this young fellow.
Let's see what's going on.
Damn, I
We'll
don't
get
think.
out.
I don't
As you
thi-
guys get a little closer, somebody give me a nature check. Maybe you have heard of these creatures before.
Let's see. That would be
Nature?
a 14.
I got a
A
14
19.
too.
A 10.
No, I got a 13.
I got a 19. 14 plus 5.
What kind of check are we
Who
making?
failed?
What kind of check?
Nature.
This thing?
No,
Oh,
nature.
nature.
It is a
Sorry.
nature check.
We're doing nature.
And so far, Wingdings has failed a roll.
Hey.
Oh.
Nature.
Hey,
11 total. That was 11 on the dice. That's it.
Dread fails a roll.
6.
Amalia fails a roll.
Amalia fails. And who else failed?
Dread.
Wow, that's 3 of them right off the break.
Amelia, Dread, and Windy.
What'd you get, Delumbo?
I got a 13.
That is a pass. That is direct spot on the DC that I've got here. So Delumbo, you might have read something about these. And Oliver, you've seen depictions of these in textbooks. They're extinct planet-side, though. This is a Grung, a frog person. Out of character, we all know what the fuck a fucking Grung is.
Never heard.
Yeah.
Technically, I know a little bit about it. I remember I joined Super Last.
This frog person's just lying on his back. He's clutching his side.
Does he seem like he's legitimately hurt, or is he just?
I've never seen one of these.
You could make an insight check?
Yeah, I'm gonna use eye of detail. Use bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object to make an investigation check.
I have never come in contact with such a
He's
creature
gonna
like
look around
this.
at the surroundings. I'll make the inside check.
Okay.
Ooh. 7.
That, unfortunately, is a failure for Oliver.
I'm gonna ask him, where did you come from and who do you know?
Oh, I know the Golden Grung and the Mighty Hero.
I got a 12.
I came from a Spelljammer. God, could you fucking help, dude?
Yeah, are you having a stroke?
I got a 12.
Don't we have a...
I think that's just how he speaks, man.
I've got a broken rib, I think.
Do you have a
Yeah,
rib in there?
Help him.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'll just I can healing word him.
No, stop it for a
I
second.
can also heal
Are
him, but I
you...
don't want-
No, hold
I
on.
can
Hey!
cure a wound.
Shut up. Hold on. Are you bleeding anywhere as I go up to him, really close?
So you get really close to him, and you look where he's holding, and you can't see through his shirt,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he is clutching his side.
No, let that go.
What
Hold on.
was the investigation check from Delumbo, real quick?
Investigation was it?
What, do you have a stick
The
impaling you or
DC for the
something?
investigation was lower than the insight.
Wait, were
Yeah.
you
Oh, I forgot.
investigating?
I thought
Just any clues and stuff. I was using eye of detail.
Oh. I could give you advantage. I'm super proficient in investigation.
Us, oh my. And what was it? 3, 4, 10, 11. It was 12. Only 12.
12. Okay. I'll give it to you on the 12. You're looking around. Maybe this is an ambush. You guys have been ambushed before. You don't see any movement in the trees that's not caused by the spinner and it being active. The only person that seems to be around are you guys and this little Grung guy.
Okay. I think he's legitimately hurt and he's not trying to do anything.
Yeah, I'm fucking hurt.
But is he
Oh, God.
bleeding? But is he bleeding?
You don't see any blood in his shirt,
No,
and you can't
say,
see
are
his
you-
injury through his shirt.
I lift up his shirt to see how badly it is.
I'll
Yeah.
play my little citron.
Move your
And
hand for
play
a second.
little song as I use cast healing word. Stand up, young one.
Oh, that's a little better, actually.
What is your name?
Oh, my name's Clippy.
That name is Clippy.
Clippy.
Well, they gave me that name after I almost barely hit an enemy, and it was really mean. I nearly missed him, I just barely clipped him. It just started calling me Clippy.
Well, I'm glad that we're able to help. Do you feel any better?
A little, yeah. I think I'm still hurt, though.
6 hit points.
I mean, you feel a little better? Yeah, I think I could stand up. And he, stands up and he's still clutching his side. Thanks for a little bit of help that took the edge off, really.
Can I check him out and see if why is he still clutching his side? What's going on with him?
Yeah, you can make a medicine or an insight check.
Okay. Medicine check. Hey, buddy. That's a 12.
You can tell he's injured, but without getting closer and like physically investigating him, lifting up his shirt, you can't really tell whether it's a broken bone or just bruised.
Oh, Bubby.
So you fell off a ship, and now you in more trouble than you knew at the...
Yeah, now I'm separated from my people. You guys haven't seen, like, train anywhere, have you?
Like a...
Train?
Like a... Like a chugga chugga choo choo?
Yeah.
Like a train?
Yeah.
No.
You know,
No.
there was a one time, but it was hundreds of years ago. I guess it doesn't pertain to right now, so I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Because one time you saw a train? You were on the train?
I wasn't on it. It went by me.
Amazing. Phenomenal.
Oh,
Yeah, great to do that.
Ever.
I had 3 friends, and they decided to all throw themselves in front of it. I don't know why, but we were friends. Or so I thought.
Sure.
Like, are your ribs broken? I would like to poke him on the side.
No, fuck!
No!
Oh, why would you
Takes
do
1
that?
point of piercing damage.
Yeah, maybe. I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt.
Oh, God! You fucked something!
Dread, give him out to mouth.
Please, no!
I look at him. I look back. I'm just like, you disgust me.
Poor little man.
Not the creature. Not the creature. No, not the creature. Amalia.
What?
Well, anyway, can you guys give me a ride back to town so I can maybe see if anybody's found this train or seen my people?
No, they won't even drive me around.
Yeah, right? You know what a train is? It's a big metal tube with, like, windows. This
Uh-huh.
one was driven by a llama.
It's 5 gold pieces to take you to town.
I've got a very funny feeling you are a very far away from home.
He literally just...
Oh yeah, we're really far away from home. We're trying to find a new home. We're not gonna get eaten.
You're gonna get eaten by what?
The
Vampires,
world of
probably.
rats. We tried to settle on this one green place. Pretty nearby, actually, only a few days away. One of my friends got eaten by a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It was fucking crazy.
Oh, really?
It's like an epic
We
death.
were supposed to go there.
And then, like,
Tyrannosaurus.
last month, one of my other friends, he got eaten by a thing called an astral dreadnought. I didn't even know what the hell that was. I just grabbed him, put him in his mouth, and he was gone.
And you were
It was!
You sound like you.
friends this whole time?
You sound like you've got a big imagination there, Mister. What's your name again? I'm gonna grab him.
Clippy.
I'm gonna grab Clippy by the cuffs. I'm just
Please.
like, you sound like a liar.
All these times you were for your friends when that happened?
Nobody would make
Yeah.
all this shit up except for a psychopath.
Yeah?
No, that's... No, that might actually be accurate, actually.
What part? You're
I'm
a
gonna
psycho.
explain why they threw me off the train.
Oh, they threw you off.
Oh yeah, they like threw me out the back.
Okay,
Like-
everybody get
Oh,
back.
just-
Okay, everybody back on the spinner. Let's get out of here.
Like, did they say
Wait,
like?
no, please! Can I work with you guys?
What can you do?
Shoot a gun! He like pulls like a little tiny pistol out. And I goes, ah, fuck!
Wait,
Er.
Columbo, don't you have guns?
I have guns. We have lots of guns.
I like
This
guns.
little man has a little gun. I say we keep him along.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
wouldn't
listen to the skeleton. Holy shit, is that a skeleton?
Yeah, I get that kind of reaction sometimes.
wait, wouldn't he be better with a bigger gun?
Yeah, we have bigger guns.
How
Even
good are you
better.
with that gun, young sir?
Pretty
I
good.
have a big gun now.
I mean, I can shoot stuff and he like weakly points the gun and he's gonna shoot at a tree at disadvantage.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
I'm not gonna believe this, but he just barely clips it. he hits it, but it like it splinters off the side. It's not a great shot. Yeah, see?
Were you trying to rob the train?
No.
Why did they throw you off? Why did they throw you off?
I don't think I want to talk to you about that.
Well, I think we have a right to know.
I think we do.
I don't think I know you well enough for that.
Oh, wait. What is that I hear? Do I hear that right now? Do I hear werewolves out in the forest here? Oh, guys, it's time to go. It's time to fucking go.
No werewolves.
It's time to fucking go.
I would like to poke his side again. What happened? Why you get kicked out?
He takes another point of piercing damage and falls down.
God damn it.
Hey. Did you not do that?
I'm gonna persuade him a bit.
I'm just gonna
18. Look, we're all kind of done bad things around here. I'm sure yours is not as bad as ours.
Oliver kept hearing word on the ground earlier. He's already fallen down.
Yes.
I gave him another 15 hit points. I cast one more healing word.
Okay.
Like
he starts staggering back to his feet, and he's like, "All right, okay. I might have maybe kind of defied the Golden Ground's orders a lot. Like, he'd tell me to go get him a parfait from the front car, and I'd go get one, but I'd eat it before I came back and tell him we didn't have any.
So you're a liar and a thief.
What is a parfait?
Wow.
It's like this really yummy yogurt thing. You know what yogurt is, right?
Well, to be quite honest, I don't know half the words he's saying, but you're perfect for the job. I think we should hire him.
He seems pretty, on track with us. Unless you eat our food, then they'll throw you out.
Yeah. Apparently his one flaw is if we send him to get parfait, he'll eat it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you what I've ever seen.
Oh wait, this train is parfait?
Yeah. It's got parfaits. It's got ice cream. It's got a big pool of water we lay our eggs in.
Oh, we're banned from eating any sweets.
That is horrifying.
They're not all in the same place.
Like you all just lay in the same place and oh god. The viscosity of the water just like Dredd goes off in the forest.
After the second bout of healing, he looks almost perfect.
Dredd goes in the forest.
I think I'm really a lot better here.
I'm gonna go throw up in the forest.
Is this satisfying your craving?
No, this is amplifying.
Definitely not.
This is worsening it.
What?
He's gonna have to drink someone's blood after that, I think.
Let's hope not.
Oh.
That guy drinks blood?
Yeah.
We consider that a tantrum?
I mean, which guy?
We already got a tantrum.
You already got the tantrum. Yep.
We already got that. But yeah. That's a weird looking train you guys are driving.
The spinner.
The hell's a spinner?
You know what? You're walking up with Dredd.
Don't worry about it. Get on fast. I go cling on the bottom.
He like jumps and clings to the top with sticky pads.
Oh. Look, Dredd, he's just like you, except not weird.
He's definitely weird. He has said a lot of weird shit, like really offhand shit all of a sudden. Yeah,
but I'm not threatened by drinking my blood.
No, really, that guy drinks blood?
Yeah.
Listen, if you're gonna keep asking that, I'm gonna prove it.
No. I'm poisonous.
Oh shit!
And a thief.
Dredd's never thought about like the way that diseases and poison could transfer. He could be littered with like random STDs and like this and that.
But
other
unless
kinds.
they could like dormant in like necrotic tissue or something like that, I mean, most things would just die off.
something may just linger. I've probably had tetanus a bunch. Like, just a lot.
Like, every time he even just brushes up against stuff, they get staph infections. Okay.
We need to cast Greater Restoration on his ass.
Okay, so...
But, Grung, we're heading to retire for the night. And if you would like, we can attempt to try and find your train, or you can continue to work for us. Can't guarantee the pay is high.
Can I have ice cream?
Ice cream?
Oh god, you guys don't even have ice cream.
It's like
We're really fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up by eating your boss's food.
Yeah,
Not our
apparently.
fault.
Well, anyway, let's go. I guess I'll just stick with you guys for now. Maybe we'll run into my train.
Maybe.
Oh god, I hope we do.
And then, if you don't, you can always just come with us on our train to our bigger train.
So the party starts a party. Very good. New party member.
We could always use some...
He's just trying to find his friends, though, and he's just a little guy. I don't know if he's up for this.
This is perfect. Do you
He's
have
got
actually...
it. He's ready.
I look over his garments. I was like, "Is this what you wear commonly?"
I look at Amalia and I'm just like, if you don't think he's ready for this, then leave him in the forest.
Well,
What do you want?
Oh, you know,
which option do you
these
wish?
are a little more rare in these parts. I also know a tabaxi. A couple of them, actually.
What option do you want, Amalia? Do you want him to be eaten in the forest or have an adventure with us?
I want us to take him to the rest of his group, and then we recruit the whole group to help us.
At least
And
patch him up before you throw him to the lions.
Yeah, but what if they're all like him?
Yeah, you got to make a choice.
They don't
He just
sound
said
like
he
fighters.
was taxi.
Okay,
Yeah.
he knows
So
what
what? I know all of you. That doesn't make me special.
all of this
Doesn't
is
even
going
know
on.
what's paid for taxi.
I think you're really special, Mr.
That's Captain Dread to you.
No, it's just Dread. It's just Dread. It's just Dread. I'm the captain.
There can be more than one captain.
You know what? Get off my ship.
Actually,
No.
Moving.
while we're at it, since you are our newest hire, it's only right that you wear the side of the new hire shirt. And I just go through my costume kit and give him a red shirt. And just
Okay. Red shirt. Out of all the colors.
He like takes his old tattered white shirt off and like folds it up neatly, puts it in his bag, and puts on the red shirt. As he's taking it off, you can see there's like a small bruise on the side.
It's only a bruise.
Yeah, it's only a bruise.
he got some healing. He'll walk it off.
Oh, yeah.
Frank was like poked you there. Yeah, as I'm driving.
I mean, it was worse earlier.
He's doing much better now. Clearly, he can walk, he can talk, and he's not holding his side. As
He-
much-
I can breathe. I can fight. Kind of.
Oh, actually, speaking of fighting, I do believe, Delabo, Quartermaster, could you arm our newest recruit with something much bigger than what looks to be the equivalent of a pea shooter?
It's not a pea shooter. It's a sea shooter.
Phenomenal.
Right.
Okay. We have some last pistols or rifles somewhere, probably.
What the hell is a las pistol?
I don't.
That sounds awesome.
I say all this thinking like all that's in the actual spell
No,
jammer.
yeah. You guys are driving back.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
What is your name again? Was it Crackers or something?
It was
It's Clippy.
Clippy.
Crackers is cute as fuck, though.
Don't change my name. I've had this name for a whole 6 weeks.
Aww.
Well, what was your name before that?
Well, don't
You
worry.
can call me anything. They should have said, "Hey, you."
6 weeks,
Wrong.
you say?
Hey, what do you think about an astral dragon? And I just go dead face looking at him now.
What's an astral dragon?
It's one of our foes we will be fighting soon.
And you're going to be a part of it.
Right, we're going to war in about 2 days.
Oh, that's really scary. Holy shit.
Don't tell me that your free trial is going to run out.
You've already been hired. You literally agreed. You're gonna.
No, I'm not a coward. I'm gonna help you fight.
No, your confidence is crumbling. We're calling you crackers.
Oh.
That's insulting, Dread. We wouldn't call this young man crackers.
All right, Saltine.
Although it is a amusing name.
No.
It's Clippy.
Clippy.
Actually, Clippy, may I ask, is that the name that you want to be called? Because I'm considering if someone just started calling you that and you started to accept it, I mean, if you have a choice.
Wait, you can choose your own name? What?
Normally it's chosen for you at birth by your parents.
Wow.
But you were in an egg in a fucking pool. So, like, nobody knew who your parents were.
Oh, hey, look, it's a farm. As you guys begin drawing closer to Regan's farm, Delumbo, you get a message.
What do I?
From Garth. It says, hello, yes. It would appear that our negotiations with the Welsh and the Brick Boots have gone swimmingly. We are set for an appointment tomorrow to have the round table in Barracoon. They had some trouble finding a round table. You may reply to this message.
Everything's going smoothly, guys. It seems that we have our meeting at Barracoon at a round table.
That's good to know. Perfect.
We're gonna bring Clippy as sacrifice. I mean, as negotiation.
Okay, so what should I
mean,
say?
as
We'll
our
be
new
there?
recruit.
At what time do they want us there? He never said.
Ask if he wants us to bring snacks.
Yes, ask more details as to how we need to participate.
That's such a better way to say it.
Very good. Glad everyone's going. Do we need to bring anything? And what time is it?
Tell him we found the grung.
We have a drug.
It takes about a minute, and the voice that says it is a different voice.
Oh.
It's another man's voice. And it says, "This is Savik on behalf of Garth." He says roughly 3 p.m. Plenty of drinking time. Bring yourselves and any allies that you wish to have participate in the negotiations.
Okay.
They got back to us. It's at 3, and we should bring any allies we expect to be joining us. Do we know anyone? Those terrorists?
I literally point at Clippy. I'm just like, we're bringing Clippy.
I don't know. Do we have time to find a train full of grunts to help us? I don't think so, but...
They're gonna have new soldiers on there, too, with all their eggs and shit, so...
Maybe
I
we
might
can
know where
that.
the hell the train's at.
Yeah, how big is this train? Is it just like the front section, or is it like a entire, locomotive?
No, it's like 5 cars long.
How do you go about missing this?
Yeah, I think it's like 180 feet long, maybe longer.
She didn't miss it. He
At
got
least
through a
180 feet long.
Does it need
It
to
might be
run on?
longer.
Does it need to run on tracks at all?
No, it just kind of flies.
Oh my god, guys! Like, we're never gonna find this thing.
Well, I mean...
Where was the last place that you were? So they threw you off here? How long ago was
Yeah, they
that?
threw us off here. I don't know where we were going, though.
Not here.
But they came from that green place, and he points at the moon gith. Maybe they were gonna head back there. I know the Tabaxis went there. And we came from there. We were going somewhere around here.
Well, we're not going there anytime soon.
Nope, we're going to war. And we're here.
I don't think we have time for that. Unless we got like a quick adventure time. I don't know.
Well, I do wish to take a long rest, for I am exhausted.
Me too.
Grog, you come, we'll find you a room, I'm hoping. Regan has been a very helpful guest, host this entire time, and I'm sure one more person may not put too much of a burden on her.
Okay. Well, I'm with you guys. And he, like, kind of slaps along towards, Regan's house.
It's like, I just envision making sloshing sounds every time he takes a step. It's like,
Well, he's not a duck.
He's got web feet.
He's got web feet.
That's true.
Oh, he's not that big. Hold on.
On a muddy farm. So.
No, Clippy, don't roll the mud. No, Clippy, you got to stay clean.
There's no pond!
There's a well.
Stay wet.
The skeleton fell down the well one time.
Like, he waters them?
I mean, every day or so.
How much water does one require
to
accomplish?
Oh, enough to submerge my body in. Just a little basin's fine. I'm just a little guy. Got a pretty big pitcher or a small keg. That'd work too.
The person we save, you sure are demanding.
It's literally based on his survival. And he's probably been out from having water for a while, being out in the forest.
Really, realistically, I could probably just make my own water. I just need a big tub.
That's gross. I don't want to know. Good night, guys.
And Regan's just like, here's a barrel. And he goes, okay, I'm going to create food and water. And, like, water just flows from his fingertips into this barrel. Oh, man, that was exhausting.
You know magic?
Yeah, here, have a biscuit. It's a Triscuit.
I'd come back and I'd take the biscuit and walk away again.
Hey. Well, there's plenty more where that came from. They don't taste great, though.
Why don't they taste great?
Like parfaits.
A little bland, but edible. As I'm eating another one.
I'm gonna take a bite of this dry-ass cracker.
Definitely
Yeah,
edible.
say that with a
I
hard
can see why you need water.
At any rate, Regan and everybody else are gathered here. She's like, so, y'all found Doc?
Is our the regular ship that we've been taking, is it here as well?
Yeah, the Lance is here.
Am I able to go to the Lance?
Yeah.
Okay, because it was like a ladder, right?
It's like a spiral staircase.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm going to head up there, and I'm going to go to my... And both ships are here now?
No, just the one.
Oh, god damn it.
Just the Lance. She's only got room in her dock for one ship.
Right, okay.
Because she's poor.
Okay.
Emphasizing the poor part.
I thought I could transfer over all of my, I had all that meat.
Anyways, I'm going to sleep as I walk back outside and get on the spinner.
I will also begin my long rest. Find some place. After I find a place to secure for young Clippy.
And I scream, they have stupid dread.
What about Chester?
All right, I give Slippy a rifle. It's like, here you go.
Chester's
Wow,
been
this is
doing
a
fine.
big gun. Hell yeah!
I'm sure he is just fine so far right now.
Okay.
Like, you can hear him slapping around on this muddy farm outside, shooting trees and going, this is the greatest fucking thing ever!
Don't you have a broken rib? Settle the fuck down.
Whatever you do, don't shoot Chester the donkey.
I'm like a steed into battle! Several hours passed, you can see him riding around on Chester with the gun over his head.
I don't know if Chester likes it or not, but
Isn't
he's
he
not knocked him
poisonous?
off yet.
Dread stays up all night to watch. Like out a window.
So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys all your long rest.
Yay.
Noise.
All right. In the morning, I get inspiration, and I can give out. Was it 3 more inspiration? So who wants inspiration?
I need one piece.
me.
I got Dread and Ellerina.
Yay.
Anyone else?
Oh, we got one.
Got
Then-
one more.
My rolls for today is a nat 20 and a 15.
You rolled a nat 20? That's on my bingo card.
And a 15. Oh yeah, you made your own bingo card.
You want to be special.
I've got one more to
He
make a
does.
bingo. Got one more to make a bingo.
Which one is it? Let us know.
No. It's actually in
Kelly's-
Caleb's control though.
Kelly's been quiet. Is she asleep?
No, I'm reading through my spells, trying to figure out.
I think Will might be asleep though. He hasn't said anything in a while.
Yeah, Will's asleep.
No, I've been right here.
I
dude.
only need one more.
I need 2.
I need 2.
I need one more and it's in Caleb's
That's what
total
you got.
control.
Well, mine. Is there anything going on? I want to smell the air.
What is
What are you
that?
looking for? What are you looking for?
What is that?
Cocaine.
I wanna smell the
It's
air.
right after your long rest, what are you looking for?
If there's any changes in the weather, if I smell anything that doesn't smell.
Give me a nature check and
Okay.
Just because he's using snow.
yeah.
Well, it has to.
Checking for mice. Things
think-
that elephants fear.
An 8.
Okay, so that's Delumbo fails a roll.
Okay.
I've got 2 different bingos I can get now.
I use my nose for perception. Bilbo fails to roll.
But yeah, you guys wake up. Tali's making waffles, or at least you think they're supposed to be waffles. If they're
I'm gonna smell
pancakes,
waffles.
really shitty.
Wow.
That's what I was looking for. I was smelling for breakfast. That's it.
What
Wait,
kind of
we have a
breakfast?
donkey and it didn't say in the morning I'm making waffles?
Why would a donkey say that?
What?
What is wrong
Yeah,
with
Dread, you weirdo. Is this a vampire thing again?
I mean, he did talk to sheep at one point, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
him
he
having
did.
really like sheep.
Alright, where are these waffles at? They smell delicious. And
Yummy
nutritious.
waffle.
Oh my god, did he George? I mean creepy, or I mean trippy? Creepy?
Could be.
Smell like sheep?
Alright,
Could
but
be
Did
a
it bother you?
valuable
Did it
asset
make
to
you
our
flippy?
party. To our
You
You
group.
can see. So you guys get your breakfast. You guys get settled. Do your chit chatting. Regan's over here. She's maintaining her guns. The twins are working on the lance. You can see Vexa is helping repair some of the damage to the lance from their last fight. Not that they've got like really serious good supplies to do it. Seraphina's sitting in the corner reading a book.
Smell waffles.
Holly made waffles. At least you think they're supposed to be waffles. Because if they're pancakes, they're absolutely terrible looking pancakes. They're all wavy.
Dang,
Vertically
that's
or like
weird.
Yeah, vertically. Vertically.
So this is churro.
What are these?
Holly looks at it and goes, well, it was supposed to be pancakes.
what
But
happened?
somehow they became pancake chips, and she, like, picks one up and it's floppy like a pancake, but it's like, it waves up and down somehow. And she's like, I have no idea how I managed this. Regan usually does the cooking.
Aw.
Is it any good?
I'll try one.
Could kill someone.
Do you have any what did they
What do
call
they
it?
smell like?
Do you have any of that northern syrup that they put on this stuff?
Glycerin?
Who would put syrup or glycerin or what do you refer to on these things? What does that mean?
Yeah, get it out. Give it a try.
You know what
I
goes
don't
good
think
off
we have any
everything?
syrup.
Worcestershire.
He like pulls out a bottle of ketchup. He's like, "Is this it?"
And what is it?
It's a bottle of ketchup.
Pretty sure.
I just start seeing red, and I just grab it, and I'm just like, if that's a bottle of what I think it is.
A bottle of blood, you think?
Oh, that's right. Vampire drinks blood.
Why does everyone keep calling him a vampire?
I spin the lid off and I go into a corner.
Vampires can make other vampires, can't they?
Yeah, he's something that. Do you
He's
appear?
like a.
You-
Shut up, you! I'm gonna take your femur in the middle of the night and go dig it up somewhere. So,
You'd have to bury it first before you dig it up.
oh my god!
Oh.
I taste the ketchup,
Fight.
and it's not blood.
It's not blood. This is definitely ketchup.
I put it on my waffle.
It does not improve the flavor.
Aw.
They were bad.
It's not good.
Let
Oh,
me check the flavor. I say
bag of
putting it
sazon.
in my mouth.
Delumbo, try one of these.
I did. It's okay.
Bingo.
I said it.
Not
there's
bingo.
more
but
work.
Delumbo tries a new food.
And like it's still crazy how the food just disappears.
It is interesting. Almost never gets old.
It's
So,
aggressive.
Wingdings, may I ask how long has it been since you've been in this form? I forget.
Since the day I met you guys. I quite literally exploded my skin off. And my organs and my everything else.
How'd that happen again?
I fell, don't worry about it.
He's in trouble with the Fae. Don't you remember?
Yeah,
You
maybe.
do it okay with your body. Unfortunately, you're not like Dredd, who claims to have been around for hundreds of years. This newly adapted form is strange to anyone that would be inside it, but how does it fare for you?
I would have to say.
So if you ever find another skeleton woman, how does that work?
Look, man, you take her out to dinner and then we bone.
I get that part, but what's there to bone?
Like you can't just say it like
You know.
I think you,
Well, the
Like-
hip bone's attached to
Like-
the.
I mean, you wouldn't know either, because you just turn into a skeleton, so... But still, just a heads up in the future.
The shoulder bone's attached to the arm bone.
Make-
Look,
Turn
someday
to-
you'll grow up and you'll be a
Sad.
skeleton too, just like me.
Gross.
And you'll probably blame it on the fucking Fae too. Goddamn Fae, I fucking hate Fae.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna hate the radiation, but
what's so bad?
Why would I hate radiation?
You never explained.
Because I mean, like,
maybe it did. I wasn't just paying attention, which makes me kind of bad at my job.
I go back to
would
my
I
ketchup
hate
waffle.
radiation because it bleaches me in the sun? Is that why?
I just go back to my ketchup waffle.
Now, have you had milk, and does it fix your bones? Like, let's say give you a crack right there, and you drink milk. Does it fix it right away?
We had a long rest.
I mean,
and all
maybe
fell
let's
asleep
not-
at that camp.
Hey, what else
Look.
is in the cupboard to try to put on the waffles instead of ketchup?
If you're trying to find something that to put upon your,
Let me see
Blackjack.
if they have Worcestershire sauce.
there's a shed out back that has a little tub that you could actually reach in and fish out something nice to put on there.
Out of a tub?
Yes, I believe it has a little moon shape on the door.
You are disgusting. I'm not gonna go. No. Oliver
I
Green.
go to the cupboard, put my glasses on, and just start looking at all the different condiments to see if I can read what they are.
You must
Do they
think.
have Worcestershire sauce?
You must think pretty low of me, Mr. Oliver Green. As I climb up on top of like the countertop and start fishing through.
What sauce were you looking for, Connor? I'm sorry, I was adding Clippy to your character sheet. He is now your sidekick.
Oh, okay. I was looking for Worcestershire sauce.
I was looking through the cabinet
She
for any...
definitely does not have Worcestershire sauce.
I'm wondering what else I can put on it.
She got ketchup?
Yeah.
Marmite. Yeah, Marmite.
She's got Vegemite.
Vegemite. Try that.
And she's got molasses.
Try molasses on the Marmite. Together.
It's a combo.
Yeah.
Give me a survival check here. I want to see if you guys can make the most disgusting abomination of a food.
Okay.
This is about 5 minutes of going off topic.
Survival.
Topic.
Plus 3. Let's go.
No, because we're still in D&D characters.
Oh, that's a 7.
Yeah.
So it's a 10.
Oh.
You guys just start piling toppings onto these quote unquote waffles, and they're awful. Nothing improves the flavor.
I do nothing of the sort. I just pretend like I enjoy it to begin with.
What
I
does
eat the abomination.
What does Clippy
I've
think
eaten
of it?
worse.
I eat the abomination.
Oh, do we even invite him in?
No,
Just
he's
left
like
it.
outside in a barrel.
That's close.
I
enough
want
to
him
get
to
in.
see it. I want him to see me eat it.
Preppy.
Just to hang me outside of the ship so I can eat it.
Why don't you just go outside and eat over the barrel in front of him to show him yourself?
I don't want to.
Libby, come inside. We're having breakfast.
Oh yay, breakfast! And he like comes flopping inside.
Sound.
Hey,
There we
Clippy.
go. Put it.
That laser rifle's awesome. Thank you, Delumbo.
Did you use up all the ammo in it?
Yeah, but I recharged it a little.
Oh, right. You can do that.
Yeah. So the only alteration to his character sheet is he can't cast spike growth. He can cast create food and water.
Mm-hmm.
Food and water.
Like I added him to your extras tab, so you can see his stats.
Oh.
It's just his level 3 spell is not spike growth or plant growth. It's create food and water.
Natural. AC.
But the Grung knows how to play, knows how to do create food and water.
Yeah.
Pretty
Why
useful.
the hell did he make like a pool for them on the train when he could have taken care of himself?
They did that.
Yeah, we created a pool for him, but he could have done it. He could have taken care of his own self.
Not every Grung can do that.
Yeah, not every drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a grunk thing. That's just a...
No, I'm special.
You sure are. You're right.
Hashtag not all Grung.
Not all wrong. Just the cool ones.
Oh.
The cool in the fall of the train.
He like climbs onto
Hey,
Lumbo's back
Oh,
all the way up to the Lumbo's head, and he's like, "Yeah."
get off me. Don't do that.
Wait, are you wearing any gloves?
You're literally moist all over my coat.
I mean, yeah. Except over my fingers.
Yeah, but
Gotta be able to grab stuff. And like
Yeah.
he like touches a cup with his finger and picks the finger up, the cup up just by touching it with his finger.
That's
Oh,
cool.
sticky pads.
That's
That's
cool.
horrifying.
What's so
Interesting.
horrifying about it? I mean, you're a skeleton.
Yes.
Oh,
I
show him
say
the
take
finger
a
again.
bite. take a bite out of the waffle. Just like there's nothing weird about me.
It's just the motion.
The waffle just disappears.
Where did it go?
It's gone.
We don't know.
I expected it to fall out. That's weird.
Yeah, no, it just does that. We don't even know where it goes.
Wait, you don't know where it goes?
Absolutely not.
Dolombo, I think we might have to kill this guy.
No.
Anyway, so I hit a bingo.
Hey!
Oh,
You
you
cheated.
got one.
Look, I didn't have to cheat. I just had to force it a little. Just have to give it a little elbow grease.
I failed.
That
roll.
also
Alright,
counts, I think, if we got distracted from the main plot for shenanigans.
What was your
Okay,
line?
I'll count that.
What was your line?
What was my what?
Your line.
What line?
Which you win with the
What
bingo.
did you win
Wingdings
the
complains
bingo
about
with?
Faye.
Holy Christ.
Oliver fails a roll, free space. Dread fails a roll, and Wingdings impresses people by making food disappear in his mouth. So yes, there we go. Damn
You
Faye.
cheated.
I didn't cheat.
He
Look, I was
simply played the
handed
hand
this
he was
sheet.
dealt.
I absolutely
So-
played the hand I was dealt.
I was 2 away from winning. One vertically and one horizontally.
Oh, we're still playing.
Yeah.
It's still
Oh, we
going
are?
until the end of the session.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everyone
Gasoline and
gets
a
the bingo
clock.
this session.
We'll see.
So, yeah, you guys are eating your breakfast, and you see another spinner pull up. This one's extra long, and it's got, like, a very long cab. And out of it steps Garth and 2 dwarves. Or, I'm sorry, it's one of the, is he a dwarf? He is not a dwarf. Steps Garth, a dwarf, and an orc.
Do they
Sounds
step
like the
into a
beginning of a
bar?
joke.
Have we?
Yeah.
No, but they step into the mud on the farm.
Mm.
Welcome.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, it occurred to my dwarf friend here that you don't know the location where you're supposed to go.
Well, how could we?
We're going to the. I wrote it down.
Black Rock.
Black Rock. That's it.
Like we've been there so many times.
Yeah. So like.
Well, there's a lot of places here in Black Rock, and Barakund is a very large city.
But a what?
Barakund.
Barracuda.
Barcoon.
Barracuda.
Oh wait, we have.
At any
10
rate,
Oh, our ship has 10 barrels of water on it. Sorry, Clippy.
well, at any rate, I figured I'd show you where to go and introduce you to my new friend here, Savik. He's my new drinking buddy.
Which one?
And the orc gives you guys a lazy salute, and he's like, "Hey."
Oh, we talked on the phone.
Yeah.
Hello. Appreciate meeting us under these circumstances. It's not every day that we have such an event occurring.
Not a problem at all. Well, Mr. Raish Brickboot here showed me where we're supposed to go, so Garth and he are going to go gather the rest for the meeting sometime today, and I'll just escort you guys there.
Oh, one question. Has anyone seen a train?
Yeah, a flying
Savik goes,
train.
What
Flying.
calls a train?
It's like.
And
don't know
Garth
how
goes,
the train
"Oh,
is?"
what a train."
Like a
Yes.
locomotive. Like a series of small buses jammed together to be held tight.
I'm aware of what a train is, but I don't recall seeing one. If you're looking for one, I can put my feelers out to my contacts, see if there's anything we can find.
Yeah, let us know if there is a flying train.
A flying train, now that's a little more specific.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was piloted by some kind of creature called a llama.
What the hell's a llama?
Now, I don't know how to explain what the fuck that is.
What, apparently there's a golden grung or something, and they have parfait.
What the hell's a grung?
We point in the window.
And then, like... Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a big frog.
Pulse is cut out.
It's like, no, he's cool, don't worry about it.
He just starts shooting. He's like, invaders on the farm.
What? Clippy's not that dumb. He's just like, hi, I'm
You
Clippy.
can clearly talk, yeah. Yeah, he fell off a train.
The
Flying
train.
train.
The train.
Well, I'll put my feelers out for it, see if anybody has seen a flying train. That's a bit more specific. No promises in the interim. Cute little thing, though.
Don't touch it.
Creepy to look at, but in an endearing way.
Apparently its skin is poisonous. I'm not even allowed to bite it.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, at any rate, here's the address for where you're supposed to go in Barracoon. And he, hands you guys a slip of paper. It'll be heavily guarded. You'll probably see some spelljammers flying overhead. Can't miss it.
Are they gonna know that we're arriving?
I've told them to expect you, and, well... Is there any vehicles you're going to be taking?
Oh, probably that thing back there, the spinner.
Spinner.
Okay, I'll let them know to look out for your spinner. I've seen it a couple times.
I do have to admit, though, make room, because young Ellerina has a bit of just a habit of driving rather fast in small areas.
Duly noted, duly noted. Can't help but notice Regan ship's parked in her dock. I thought you guys needed mine.
Well, that's because that's Regan's ship.
Oh, you've got your own ship?
Yep.
Well, that's just the thing. My friend Savik here is a spelljamming pilot. Isn't that right? And Savik nods and goes, yeah, I'm actually a pretty good pilot.
I was gonna see your resume.
What the hell's the resume?
It's like a piece of paper that says like the stuff you done prior.
He takes a piece of paper out of your book, Elrina, and then just scribbles down on it, really good pilot. Druid. And hands it back to you. My resume.
And I brought a really big firebolt on my hand.
Well, I have to admit, his paperwork checks out.
Bingo?
What?
Elrina just threatens Savik. And Savik's just kind of smiling at her and he goes, well, I've been a spelljammer pilot before. Out in Clowen. Since the Tashimura moved in there, my family got kicked out, but I made it over here to Welsh territory, so it's all good.
Oh, you hate them too?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say I hate them. Definitely don't mind when bad things happen to them.
Oh, you're higher.
I think
he's like that.
Garth higher.
Well, actually, we do currently have a pilot, but we're not quite sure how long term that's going to be. Well, it was kind of spur of the moment, and we just had to get it from one place to another.
Well, if you were gonna hire me, not really interested in gold. My family is a pretty decent business that they run out where I'm from. But there is something I'm looking for. If you guys don't mind paying me with that. A what?
Fighting a solar dragon. That's what your next.
Definitely not it. That sounds like a suicide mission.
Oh.
Ah! That's my last name.
Why would you say that? Because, I mean, that's very
A
harsh
giant.
word.
But at any rate, if you guys are interested in hiring me, fine.
Why did you say it was suicide? We're gonna survive it.
We will find a pilot if our current pilot wishes to change opportunities, but you do realize we're going... You've heard what Garth is arranging, right? And you wish to participate in that?
No. Garth just... Garth and the other dwarf have gone by now.
They just left.
And yeah, no, they just bounced.
What the fuck? They just
Well,
leave
I'm supposed to show you where you're going.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, he didn't really explain it. He said there was going to be a fight, and then he's getting able-bodied people on. I owe the Welsh a favor, so I volunteered.
If you had to pick a number between 1 and, say, 20, how many ships do you think we're gathering for said fight?
I know the Welsh were giving up 6. Think I heard the Tashimura giving up 6.
That's good. And that's all you heard?
As far as I know, I wasn't there when he was. I wasn't in the room when he was dealing with the brick boots.
Well, there will be more, so don't be surprised by who joins our side.
Look, if it's anything as dire as he said it was going to be, well, we're gonna need all the friends we can get.
Yes, because we may not make it through it, even with them.
What business did you say that you were involved in with your family?
Well, farming mostly. I come from a line of druids. And he, looks around. He goes, we're natives.
Kind of dozing around?
Yeah, dozing around. Just reworking the land. Making it our own.
Okay.
And then Tashimura came in, kicked us out. So now we've got to start all over back here in Welsh territory. But they've been treating us good. They don't mind us natives.
Or are you natives or more refugees at this point?
Refugee's a strong word. Everywhere in the Reef's home. You just kind of doze around. Get the lay of the land. Let it take care of you. Sometimes some nice adventurers come along and drop off medicine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't.
Or... Wait. Nope, it wasn't us. I don't think it was. Anyways, we,
Kelly, if you're talking, you're muted again. Damn, that should have been on the bingo card.
The Kelly's muted again? Agreed.
We need this to go good.
Not talking, just listening.
Because, well, there's a little bit at stake, and we just happen to involve ourselves.
Steak.
And, well, if we achieve said goals, we'll be carving our name in history. At least in the recent history of the area, that's for sure.
Well, as long as you're helping the natives, I'm on board, and my people have a long, long memory.
Well, I'm glad to have you around. I do think...
He, offers you a fist bump?
I reciprocate it.
He's really strong.
Yeah, I'm just I don't even... I'm like,
Take
okay.
a fracture.
Yeah.
You're just oh, man, you didn't have to go that hard.
I hit him with all the strength that a -1 modifier provides. Oh, no, actually, I have a 0 modifier. I'm fucking Balkan, apparently, and compared to my most characters.
Balkan.
Right? So, yeah. You guys estimate you guys have about 6-7 hours before the actual meeting is going to take place. Alarina, you'd estimate that by the spinner, it'd probably take about 3-ish hours to get inland to Barracoon. You guys got to pass through a pretty large chunk of territory.
I mean, do we want to take the spinners or do we want to fly? La 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 la. Oh, damn it, we told them we were going on the spinner. Crap. Alright, let's go buy some snacks. Some beef jerky.
Sounds like a winner. No offense, Clippy, but those Triscuit crackers are rather bland.
And so was, the waffle with ketchup and Marmite and stuff.
Perhaps if we do well enough, we may be able to hire a.
There's nothing bland about Marmite.
Yeah.
But all together just wasn't good.
I remember having Marmite. Someone gave it to me. Like, why aren't you like?
Ah, it's so gross.
Disgusted by it. I'm like, I'm English. This isn't that bad.
This is good.
I'm English.
Something with flavor.
Yeah. I don't even like beans on toast. I think that's fucking gross.
Yeah, but what's
I mean, it's like Marmite. It's like a bread spread.
It's thick like syrup.
Yeah, but that's very vague to me. Like, are we talking like a molasses base?
It's like a savory food spread. It's like yeast extract.
Marmite is essentially yeast molasses. Like, it is gross.
Try to
vitamin. Yeah, it's great for B12 though.
Try to think like you're trying to spread thick maple syrup on like thick maple syrup on something.
Yeah.
Like tear the bread thick.
You've repaired a computer before, right?
Yes.
Like you've put a cooler on a computer. It's like trying to spread thermal paste on a piece of bread.
Gross.
Yeah. It tastes just about as good.
It chews the bread up usually pretty good.
Yeah, it kind of like melts through it. It's just like soggy bread, and you're like, oh.
Are you like supposed to warm it up first or something?
I don't know.
It would be good.
I've been told it goes good on like really dry toast.
That because it doesn't rip the toast apart. That's why.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm actually getting hungry.
Suffering in a jar.
I'm thinking about ordering Uber Eats.
Ooh, get what? Yeah, Marmite.
Uber eating Marmite should just come with a gun.
Yeah.
It's just like your driver gets there and is like, so they gave me a gun and Marmite. Are you okay?
Oh, it makes it even worse. It says it's made from the byproducts of beer brewing. So it makes
Oh my god! It's just the off.
Byproducts of beer brewing is what Marmite comes from?
It's based on yeast extract, so it's like the after stuff.
Okay, well, I got a bingo.
Did you make your own as well? What
have we been talking for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Sidetracked.
Oh.
We've been talking about this for 5 minutes.
Okay, I got a bingo too then.
God damn it!
Did any of the conversations that we have with the NPC an argument?
Not really.
We haven't argued.
No, we haven't argued.
All right, Ron, what was your bingo?
Okay, Delomo fails a roll. Dread has a tantrum and leaves and sulks.
Yep.
D&D doesn't start at 7:30. Ellerina territorial about operating heavy machinery, and the group's off topic for 5 minutes.
Damn.
Mine's pretty much the same. Ellerina's tutorial about operating heavy machinery. Dread has a tantrum and leaves to sulk. Group is off of topic for more than 5 minutes. D&D don't start at 7:30. Columbo uses his nose for perception.
So that's three rare magic items.
Nice.
Man, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for my thing to happen.
But yeah, if you guys were to take the spinner all the way there, it's going to take about 3 hours. If you were to go get your ship and fly the ship there, it's like 10, 20 minutes tops.
That's
a half hour to get to the city. We'll call it a whole hour to get there. Like 30 minutes to get to town to get your Spelljammer, and then another 20-ish to fly over.
While we're also in the Spelljammer here, we can look out for the goddamn train from above. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can keep a lookout for trains.
Yeah.
Like trains.
I like trains.
I like trains.
How does that not summon the train?
Well, Kelly, when you make a
I
game...
feel like I haven't been asking the right questions. Like, how do you get a flying train? Why do you have a flying train?
When you make a game and you have trains, you can make your own rules.
That's like a lot of extra work.
You can make your own. You can make your own grung, your own llama, and your own cocaine addicted llama.
But yeah, what's your guys' plans? You guys finished the item for Oliver, right?
We finished it?
Yeah.
Actually, we finished that last session when I looked at my notes here.
Damn,
I just
okay.
didn't realize that at the start of this one. So yeah. Does anyone else have an item that we want to work on?
What about something to combat the dragon? We probably don't have time for that.
We definitely do not. Even if we started that at session 0, we would not have had that done in time.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I'd really like to do that voodoo doll that I can speak through, which would be so horrifying. But so cute at the same time.
You guys have a lot of options available to you right now.
That's
you
what I
could
mean.
go work on Spelljammer.
Is there a spell that's the opposite of fast friends or become friends?
Fear?
Yeah, that we could just use against the prince to like dissolve the relationship between the prince and the dragon. Instead of become friends, like become.
Yes, there is.
The dragon can become.
Enemies abound. It's a bard spell, I believe.
Ooh, shit!
They have legendary saving throws. They can get by it.
What was that, Steven?
Work on what? The Spelljammer?
Yeah. You guys have like 6-ish hours. If you guys take the spinner all the way to Barracoon, it's going to be about 3 hours. If you were to take your Spelljammer there, it's going to be like 30 minutes to get to your Spelljammer, and then another 20-ish, so we'll call it a whole hour to get over there by Spelljammer.
Yeah, we're going by Spelljammer. We're going to look for the train from above.
It's an option.
Okay,
Yeah,
you guys.
that'll work. That'll fine. We'll spend the time just trying it. I don't know why we're really wanting to return this guy, or I'll just call out the people that abandoned him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You don't want puree? Whatever that is.
A parfait?
Parfait.
I'm not really quite sure what that is, and I can't guarantee that it'll be any good.
What I missed? Did he explain how they got the train or anything?
You missed nothing.
He did not.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so explain this train. How did you get on a flying train?
Clippy?
I flick Clippy.
Okay.
Sorry, I walked away to get a scroll from my shake.
No worries.
Shake,
What was
shake,
the
shake.
Like, how did you get a flying train?
Oh, well, that was the Tabaxi guy. I think his name was something in the wind. The heroes never really dealt with me. I was at the back of the train.
Death in the wind.
Eggs.
The egg?
Yeah, the egg pods.
Oh, right, that.
Some alien shit?
No, we lay our eggs in water.
Ah.
Okay, you got a train, and then you've been trying to find him?
Yeah, they threw me off the train. Well, because I kept stealing Golden Grung's food, and they didn't like that.
Wait, you're a food stealer?
You keep stealing food. That's
Look, it's not my fault. I just really like sweet stuff.
Just stop stealing food.
It's a good thing, because we don't have sweet stuff on these ships, because we're poor.
You probably steal our money to buy sweet stuff.
Never.
I
What's
swear, man,
money?
I
See?
swear, man, I will throw you off my ship.
matter.
You sweet stealing.
Can you
Who are
write?
you again? Grump?
Yeah, I can write.
But you don't know what mine is?
No.
Okay, could you... I gave it my notepad for a sec, and I say, write the description of something down.
Why are you trying to make it smart? Oh my god.
I don't know. What should I write? Write your name down.
So he like takes the paper and writes down in Elvish his name.
Mm,
Oh. Okay.
there's a twist.
All right.
Yeah, the heroes taught us all how to write and read.
Aw.
I think there's a tree.
Okay. I'm actually impressed. Wow.
We taught them Elvish? Why would we not teach them common? Whose fucking idea was that?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that
either.
windy fellow taught us all how to read.
The who?
The windy fellow. He taught some of the other grungs how to read, and they taught everybody else.
Who?
Oh, the windy.
Who's the
He
windy
said it was
guy?
something on the wind.
Who's the windy fellow?
He said it was something on the wind, so the windy guy.
Oh, I get it.
Let's go.
Who's the windy guy? What does he look like?
Like a Wendigo, but he just like leaves all the time.
I don't know. The windy cat. The windy cat. Can I add that to Skippy's?
You frustrate me, Skippy, Drippy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Flippy.
Aww.
Frustrate.
Skippy's just out here doing his best.
We should have named him Skippy. That's
Nice.
super cute.
That reminds me of one of the grungs.
What does?
What?
The name's Skippy. It's almost like Slippy.
Okay.
He got his leg broken.
Is that
Aw.
your name?
And then he got both of his legs bitten off by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I'm curious. Were you?
And then he got
with him?
cyber legs.
Were you?
You got
with
cyber
them?
legs?
What happened?
That's dope.
This news that you're just hearing.
Oh, these are just stories I heard. Except for the T-Rex part. I was there for that.
We're just bad luck, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I get bad luck in this ship.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds like you just keep going places where you get eaten.
Yeah, look, that's kind of what the grung's life has been recently. We're just getting sick of it, man.
So we're starving in space. We could eat you.
Please
No,
don't. I'm poisonous.
A good sazon will cure that away.
you can't even
You
touch
know.
him.
Regan, if we got these grungs and put them here, they'd actually do stuff on your farm, and your farm won't just be a dilapidated place.
And Regan kind of just looks at it and is like, "Yup, you really kind of hit me there. I'm not a farm girl. Grandpappy taught me how to fly ships. He didn't teach me nothing about a farm."
Nice ships.
Maybe
Savik's just shaking his head like, Jesus Christ. Oh, by all the fate.
Fucking fair.
What the fay?
What in the fair?
At any rate, what are we doing?
So I
Savik.
think I argue with Clippy for more than a minute.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Bingo.
Oh my god! How?
There you go.
With the free space. So
But
what
yeah,
are
what are you guys gonna go do?
Yes,
We'll go for a fly, aren't we? Isn't this about that time?
it's about that time.
That's full rare
It's
magic.
still morning. We got plenty of time to do whatever we want.
I'm gonna say about 5 hours now.
I'm gonna work at my project.
I can help you if it's magic item creation.
It is a magic item creation.
I can help you.
While we're flying.
Okay, so you guys head back to the city to pick up your Spelljammer. And then you're going to have who fly the Spelljammer? Serafina or Savik?
The new guy. Let's see if he can drive.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is his,
We'll have the new guy give him a tryout.
Okay. I'm going just for expediency's sake, I'm gonna skip rolling an encounter back to the city. As you guys drive back to the city, the spinner's kind of full up. Like, you've got people sitting on people's laps.
That's not good.
But as you guys drive back to the city and get back to the Sky Dock, head back up to Garth's dock here, you guys notice your ship is a lot cleaner.
They did their job.
Nice.
Like, Crow did her best repainting the outside, but like, deck, your guns, they're all spit-shined.
very nice.
And the inside doesn't smell like ass anymore, you guys say?
No, it does not smell like the inside of Skunk's asshole.
Perception. I would make sure of that.
Perception.
A perception check to smell the inside of a skunk's asshole, or like?
No, the fucking smell of it.
Okay.
30, 50, 60, 70, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23.
It is lemon scented. So you guys make your way back onto the LT
It's
Baron.
water, it's so lemony.
So you guys are looking over. Give me an investigation check real quick.
Okay. – 17.
Anybody else want to give me an investigation check?
I will roll one for the hell of it.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Nowhere near as good.
19.
10 total.
Unless somebody gives me advantage. But 19.
Plus 0, a 5.
At -1, a 2.
You guys.
So you guys are going through your ship, more or less making sure these guys didn't steal anything, and nothing seems out of place. Any supplies that you guys couldn't have carried on you are still here. But one thing you notice, and the first one to notice it is Ellerina and Delumbo, right at about the same time. There are no more coffins in your hold.
Oh.
Like, all of those old rotting coffins have been discarded.
Oh, nice.
Like, you guys go back up onto the deck and look around, and they're nowhere here up on the deck either. Or on the dock. You can't find those dock workers either.
Oh shit.
Wait a second. Did we even check the coffins?
Yeah.
You
Not
hesitated
all of
on that
them.
one.
We
I'm
just
pretty sure we
checked
killed
some of them.
everyone.
So did the vampires just re-assimilate in their coffins and then haul ass?
Maybe.
No, because we only saw when we defeated them. The only one that we saw like go into dust and then go to the coffin was the captain. All the rest of them didn't do that.
Like thralls or like lesser vampires.
Oh
right?
yeah, they were all thralls.
Yeah.
But then we burned the captain's coffin and killed him, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we took that bitch up on top deck and showed that to the sun.
So we need to ask around and find out what's going on here.
Your ship is gone?
No, your ship's there.
Did we just pay somebody to like rob the inside of our ship?
Okay, can I use Eye of Detail again for like to check?
Do you want to make a
clues?
new investigation check?
Yeah, for that, like to see if there's any like.
That specific thing.
I'd like to make a 0
Well, like-
star on Yelp.
Well,
Roof-
just so like I can like see if there's any like clues of like where if anything's moved or like I don't know, where they might have taken it. Anyways, on roll. It's a 15.
You can't find any clues. Like you can't find clues as to where they took it, but they've clearly taken all of this off of the ship. They've left the scrap that was left over. They've left that in newer crates inside the ship for repairs. You do a thorough inventory looking for everything that might have gotten taken, and the only thing that seems to be gone is a barrel of Perry. Like, one of your guys' barrels of alcohol is gone.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, let's go ahead and try and find these dock workers and see if they might have any insight as to what has occurred.
Well, where's that guy we talked to yesterday?
You guys don't see the same guy out here working the docks. But you do see other dock workers.
I just approached the first one that I see that's closest.
So you come up to another air genasi, and he's like showing people around, kind of being the pit boss, telling people what to do. He goes, how can I help you, sir?
Do you know who has happened to be the one detail in our swine vessel over there yesterday?
Well, the LT Barone,
The
You know
who?
I don't recall having anybody tasked to do that.
What?
Son of a bitch.
But the only thing... Oh, hold on. Out of character.
So,
Literally, the only thing that was missing, though, was the barrel of alcohol.
Yep, that is the only thing.
It's not the biggest thing, but like.
Well, let's have, what's his name? The new dwarf guy. Cervic? What is this?
the orc?
Sabik.
Orc?
Sabik.
Yeah, let's have him just look it over and make sure everything is in working order on the ship itself.
Okay. You have Sabik look over the ship, the spell jamming helm. Everything else seems to be in order. From what Delumbo pointed out to you, as your guys' record keeper and self-appointed quartermaster, that's the only thing you can find that is out of place.
I didn't apply myself. I'm the only person who actually looks at stuff, I guess.
Personally, I wouldn't matter to the rest of this because I think it all works out. The place is like nice and clean, and it only costs us some coin and a barrel of alcohol.
I can't really complain, I guess.
Sabik kind of just shakes his head and is like, well, I suppose you guys got off light.
I agree.
Definitely.
Lighter than we could have. Oh, those coffins. Then, in retrospect, were those coffins worth anything?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Were they?
Like, were they... what kind of coffins?
So these were wooden coffins.
I mean,
There was stuff inside them.
There were so many of them.
No,
we went out checking
We
them.
looked
We-
inside
yeah, we
them.
looked in like all of them. Remember, I was looking for a new bed.
Yeah.
And you checked 2 of them.
We checked 3 of them, sir.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there was the map. There was
If you found the one,
the captain's one, and 2 other ones.
okay, the
To be
captain
honest-
one.
It doesn't matter, because if we didn't know about it, then we didn't lose anything.
Then we didn't lose it. Yeah, sure. Girl math.
Girl math.
that's out of mind, yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't know about it, you didn't lose anything. Girl math. If I had cash on hand and I spent it, it's like I didn't actually spend anything. Girl math.
Okay, that is actual girl math, though. If I paid with cash, it doesn't count.
I've been doing girl math this whole time.
Checks
What
out.
I'm saying.
Checks out by your standards.
It's like friggin' guy maths. Like, no, my money is in the crypto. It's fine.
Yeah, guys, math is just like larger amounts of money falling apart.
If I buy a tool and use it more times than it would have cost to rent it, that tool is free.
Yeah. That's the problem with my RSPs. It's like, I still have the money. I just can't use it until I'm 55.
Guy math.
401k. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, that rent-a-tool thing, you're absolutely right. Like, it's also wrong, but it's right.
Let's just call it an investment.
Like, sometimes you only need a tool for one job, so it makes sense to rent it.
Mhm.
I don't know if anyone put them. Dylan will fix his glasses in red and white.
Oh, you did that?
I did that. That's why I asked him to write down, see if he could write.
Oh, he did. That's correct.
And
I missed that.
And I did put my glasses on.
Mhm.
And then Dredd did use his nose for perception.
I
Mhm.
did? For what?
Smell the air,
Columbo.
apparently.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm sorry, Columbo.
I did that a while ago.
but the skunk's asshole.
I just noticed that I didn't check it off.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all you guys can confirm is missing that you knew of.
Okay. Well, I'm really wanting to think over and
Do
see.
we really want to
If
go
I,
after
like-
these coffins? Because, like, they'd sell them to, what?
It doesn't matter.
A morgue?
They could be selling them to somebody for 1 million coin, and at this point, it's out of our hands and we can't handle it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, but we shouldn't have paid them 20 gold if they were gonna like loot us.
We
We
took
asked for
a,
a detail, not
They
like
took
a
a
hoarder's
bottle.
bit.
They took a barrel of booze and coffins and whatever was in them. So
we
I
took
don't
a
think that's-
risk, and that's what happened.
I mean, any coin you had on you, you carried with you out, right? So,
Yeah,
Exactly.
you got most of your food still? I think you guys made it out light. Usually you leave a quartermaster or somebody behind to make sure nobody takes stuff from your ship. Or at least to tell somebody about it later.
yeah, but you didn't see what the ship was like before.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. Literally couldn't breathe on this ship.
It's
I my nose.
Not bad, huh?
It was beautiful. It was everything a vampire like me could have asked for.
Hey, vampire what?
What? What'd you say?
A what? Did you just say a vampire?
I said,
What?
You're done, Finn.
So you admit it.
admit what?
At any rate, Savik gets in the coffin, binds himself up. And you guys can feel the Spelljammer hum to life over the course of the next hour. So you guys got about 5 hours left before this meeting. What would you like to do? Where are you going to have Savik take you?
Where are we gonna have Savik take
What
us?
are we gonna do?
Seraphine is with you guys as well.
Oh shit, when did you show up?
Fina, what should we do?
Phenomenal. What should we?
Wait, Seraphina, what were you doing the entire time we were gone?
What do you mean? I came here with you. I left with you.
I know you
You were
been
just
so
very quiet the entire time. I completely missed you with that.
Watching.
You do that a lot.
I do.
Very well. Yes, but I don't think of any tasks offhand that I can really feel we need to do. Is there any contracts or anything that are available for us to try and achieve in such a short window?
I mean, we could ask about flying trains. I don't know.
Well, why not? Yes, let's.
Why the hell not?
How long
What
would
else
it
we
take?
do? 5 hours.
You know what? I would like to ask. What's his name again?
Savik?
No, Trippy?
Oh, Clippy.
Clippy. I would like to ask him about to imagine what a train is, and I would like to cast detect thoughts on it.
He's like, hey, I hear you're trying to write a letter to a train.
Would you like some help?
So you have him think of a train and scan his mind, and he's like, okay, I can help with that. And you scan his mind, and you see a long kind of tube-shaped object riddled with windows on each side. And you can see that on every other car of these 5 cars, so 2 of the 3, there are like these gun mount turrets that face outside and are like built into the side of the train. You can see at the very front of the train is like a strange furry animal that has these tendrils of metal that come out of its back that link up to the train. And as you're reading his mind and looking at it, this creature looks at you and goes, "I like trains."
Oh god.
Is that a fucking chicken with 4 legs? What is this?
Like everybody, I'm like, this guy's just. I described the first part only.
So she gives you a rough description of what this train looks like. Blackrock's a pretty big island.
Oh, good. What color is Clippy? Is he green?
He is green. He's a green grunt.
He's a low end.
So his point.
The gopher.
Okay, so according to this, if anyone's poisoned by him, they can't move except to climb or make standing jumps. The creature's flying, it can take any reactions lands. That's weird. So it's paralyzed.
A specific rule for people who are flying. You would assume they just wouldn't be able to fly anymore.
Yeah. It says they have to land. I just consider that fucking falling. You can't move.
So, but hear me out. If they're flying, then they have to land, correct?
My grung can suffer an additional effect that depends on the grung's color, as described below. And it says poison creatures can't move except to climb or make standing jumps. If the
So,
creature is flying, it can't take any action or reactions unless it lands.
do they have to make some sort of con saving throw? Or are they just poisoned?
I'm not sure how it says. That's how it says here.
So you
Because
guys,
How much of a bad war crime would it be to just like chuck this guy, like drop him on top of the dragon, like fly over the dragon, drop this bad boy on his back?
Well, as a character, a grung can poison the tip of any weapon. So if we have piercing weapons, you can use it against them. Possibly.
Oh, shit.
If
Also
we, like,
that.
If we milk him or something, I don't know.
I can milk you.
Rub him against a Dragonator or something. I don't know.
At any rate, you guys are flying over Blackrock with Savik at the helm. Where would you like to search for this train, if that's what you would like to do? You guys are in Gildergat, which is in the left-hand horn at the top.
Police station might know something, and I might be able to make way with that.
That sounds like a decent plan, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start there. Let's see if there's any sightings of any odd folk in a train that's causing chaos.
So you guys are just gonna... So you're not gonna fly the train, you're gonna hit the beat in the city.
That's
Alright,
what I like to do. You don't have to
it's almost here. I gotta go out there and get it. Be right back.
Okay.
So, if you're gonna hit the beat around the city and try and see if anybody has seen this, give me an investigation or survival check.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I will do a survival check. Nat 20.
Survival.
Plus 3.
My survival is a +3, a 2, +3, 5.
5.
Follow
There's a
Delumbo's
check on
nose.
this?
Yes.
I rolled a 12.
Yeah, I use my nose, sure, but it's still nat 20, so it doesn't matter. got a keen smell. I can smell cops.
We're gonna fail some roll, but you're pretty good at frequenting where cops go, where law enforcement might be. So you find some town guards here in Barracoon, some police officers, and just shoot the shit with them for a little bit. And you can find that here in Gildergat, the town closest to Regan's farm, nobody's seen any grunts. Like, you even show them Clippy, and they're like, what the fuck is that?
They pull their guns
That's
up.
a grung? They're just like, that's the biggest fucking frog I've ever seen.
You know.
Why is everybody
It's
so
a close thing.
racist?
It was the
It's a
biggest.
close thing, but you get them to not shoot Clippy.
It was the biggest frog we had ever seen until a few hours ago.
And then you kind of ask them about the train, get Clippy to explain the situation. They're like, nah, we haven't seen any trains out here in Gildergat. Or, you know, the small amount of farms and townsfolk that live outside the city limits. They don't know anything. Bread, you ask a sheep.
It
You
knows.
walk up to a sheep and you're like, hey, you know where this is?
It goes
The
bye
sheep
bye.
just goes, bah.
Everybody else won at bingo, but not me.
You didn't win?
No.
I would have had one if you.
Your reputation precedes you.
You get close at least?
I was damn well close. I was gonna be first.
I don't think Kelly's won a bingo yet.
Yeah, mine was really close.
I'm one more away from another bingo.
Who actually won
Yeah, just-
first?
I need two more.
Will won first.
Oh, what happened?
He just
Right,
got
Will?
bingo.
Okay, well, I understand.
Will?
Will was the first one to win.
Bingo.
Oh, like
Where's
the
Will?
things that he
Did
did?
you fall asleep?
Oh, it was
No,
just like
I'm right
stuff
here.
that happens in game.
Oh damn!
But a lot of them
Damn
were
it,
like
Will. Go to sleep.
pressing it
Fuck's sake.
further to get bingo faster.
So they tricked the game.
Yeah, they were like
Will.
pressing the game forward to get it. Yeah.
You've been trying it and you've been failing. Eat it.
The last one I can't control. It's all up to Caleb.
Mm-mm-mm.
I feel dumb now not doing this one.
Honestly, that one's legit. Like we Caleb's definitely made fun of us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that one gets checked off as well.
I can get
But yeah.
one.
As far as the rumors here in town, you haven't found any.
Mhm.
Like
At least,
Clippy.
at least here in town, they have not seen this flying train, and they haven't seen any more giant frogs.
fucking close.
Also, your Nat 20 card is a free guidance.
Ooh.
Noise.
And so you get a D4 to 1 skill check. And I'll even let it stack with guidance.
Ooh, double guidance.
Oh, what I miss?
He's looking for rumors here in town to see if he could find any of the grung. Nobody here in town has seen any of these grung.
He got a nat 20
In
and
fact,
still
they tried
knows
to pull a
nothing.
gun on our grung.
That
Everyone-
he's very confident. Nobody here in town knows anything.
Well, there's all our.
You would
leads.
like to investigate, Oliver?
Well, I think we should probably actually head in the direction at least where the grungs were heading, according to young Clippy. And look at the green moon. How long would it take to get up towards that direction?
5 hours. I don't think we have the time to do that.
No, unfortunately not. Then.
Yeah, how long would it take to get to the planet? Like what? Because we drove here, right?
It's about 2 hours one way.
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
So you guys could drop straight down to the planet and then spend an hour and come back up, but it would be all of the time you had.
Yeah.
Oof. Honestly, if we spent all the time we have and we were able to find
And then just
essentially
try to
ourselves
trade.
from the other universe, that could be worth it to defeat the dragon. Like, ourselves in the other universe. Because at the point when we have the train and we have the grung, like, we were pretty high level at that point. So low key, like, if this is an option, getting ourselves to help in the fight could be very helpful.
Yeah, but also, like, what happens when we're late to this fucking meeting and disrespect all the other clans because we would decide to go on a side adventure to find a flying train full of frogs, which you may or may not find.
Why not?
And then we have to explain to them what the fuck a frog is.
We can split the party.
Oh, we do that.
Those who are good at negotiations can go meet with the
Definitely do that.
council, and those who are good at fighting and finding things can go find the flying train and some more powerful allies.
Okay, you guys enjoy that adventure.
Yeah, that I don't know. Personally, that would be like 2 different groups of a full session practically.
Yeah.
You might as well do like back and forth, 'cause
It's like, all right, you guys show up Friday next week and just
like,
leave
we
every
still
time.
have we still have 2 days or so until the Armada comes, right?
After
So
that
just
rest,
shy.
39 hours.
Yeah, just shy of 2 days.
So we have plenty of time after we do the meeting to go there.
Yeah, but we have no idea how many people are going to commit to it. Even the Tashimuras wouldn't commit that many ships to it.
Well, we
And I thought sure they would commit more
Most
since
likely
it's their
it's gonna
fucking
be
territory.
12
Well, what's the
ships.
Welsh?
The Welsh have 6
The Welsh,
ships.
yeah.
Tachimur 6, so we have 12, and then we have the 2 ships we have, so it's 14.
Hmm.
We're almost.
And Clippy's
Yeah.
pea shooter. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
We're strapped with that.
It's a sea shooter.
So right now
Yeah,
it's
okay.
like 20 warships coming, so we're halfway there, almost to 2/3, a little bit more.
Well, let's not count all of our chickens before they've hatched. Let's make sure that we get through to the other end of negotiations, so more
Hmm.
better off than we currently are, hopefully.
And didn't Crow say that she might help some way, or did you see like half like that? Can't remember.
She'll have a ship or 2, she said.
Yeah.
That's another
Personally,
plus
I
2.
think each one of her ships probably count as 2.
Okay. All right. That's another +2. That's 14, 15. So we've got 16 about, roughly. One fully manned and one that's just bigger.
Give me a History Channel check.
Okay. Oh! It's a nat 1.
Mm.
I think that was on my.
Already got the level
Oh,
plus
it's a -1 I have to History Channel. That's 0.
Not one, baby.
I
Here we
have a
go.
-1 to History Channel.
He doesn't remember everything that well. He just watches a lot.
He's just doing his best.
Why he writes everything down? Haven't you
Yeah,
noticed?
why did
That's how he
fucking you
counts.
notice that? And I'm not even keeping that right because pieces keep falling apart. Like, this is half.
I'm gonna give you. I shouldn't give you anything. I should just tell you
shit.
no. You don't gain any information from this check. But I'm gonna be a kind and generous god here and say you remember something about Spelljammer battles and something about different categories and classes of ships being important to Spelljammer battles. The size and the weight of the ship, but you can't really recall exactly.
What is it trying to figure out?
Like how different classes of ships vary against like how well they can go up against each other. Like a higher class
Yeah,
ship
me
equals how many
and
regular size
We
ships.
could have asked Ellerina. She will probably know.
But we don't know.
I'll
What
let Lorena make the history check too if she wants.
Oh,
You said a history channel check.
Yeah.
History check.
a double 11. Wow. A 16.
So with a total of a 16, like Delumbo starts mentioning this and it jogs your memory a little bit. Spelljammers come in different sizes. And the smaller the jammer, the more easy it is to destroy. And it occurs to you that
right?
it occurs to you that you don't exactly know the quality of the ships you're getting from it.
Mm-hmm.
So the numbers don't mean shit exactly.
Yeah.
That's just like the first layer of what the number.
Think of it this way: if we get 16 of these ships that look exactly like ours, we're dead. If we get something
No, our
like
ship is
Your
huge.
ship is fairly big. Your ship is fairly big.
Yeah. Because he said our ship was really big, so it's not going to be as fast as the Roth Lance, but it's still like a hoss.
I wasn't here for that session, but okay.
No, so your guys' ship is slightly bigger than the Lance and just as fast. But you guys also know that there are smaller ships as well. And Ellerina would know that, you guys don't know exactly what they're bringing precisely. The numbers might stack up, but you guys might be at disadvantage as far as tonnage goes.
Mm.
Ellerina, from Delumbo's numbers, you know that what they say that has been sent at you guys are 3 Dreadnought-class ships, 8 total assault ships, and 9 total light ships, we'll call them.
So we could use the little ones to flank them and have the dreadnoughts and the assault in front.
Yeah, what it sounds like the Welsh are probably half skirmish fighters or something like that.
Fucking Welsh, almost as bad as the Fae.
I am so
I'm
mad
sorry.
I don't have the skeleton gets racist again.
And then I'm just like, oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
But yeah, do you guys want to fly around and look for this train?
We could do that. I don't see what would be the harm in that.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not like we gotta worry about, like, I don't know, like, fuel or anything.
Nope.
Air.
Well, because the skimmer's running on a battery, isn't it? Or is that just
The
guns
skimmer
that
and the
run on a battery?
spelljammer both work the same way.
Okay.
Skimmers are just made from damaged spelljammer helms that are still functional, but just can't power a ship anymore.
Okay.
Here's what's up. Here we go.
So as long as there is a spellcaster piloting it, the skimmer has infinite fuel.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys a series of checks you can make. I'm gonna say in the next 5-ish hours that you guys are looking around, you guys can take a whole hour to circle a town and look at the surroundings. I will give you guys it on perception, based on sight, or insight, based on, like, you're trying to pick out terrain you would set down a spelljammer to hide.
You said perception based on sight?
Yep, perception based on sight or insight.
15.
Bro, these are
Perception.
garbage. 11. No.
Okay.
Plus 1, 13.
Yeah,
I
okay, you
made
do perception
a-
on sight.
23 insight.
6. 12, 24, 15. I got 15 on
Okay, hold up.
Perception.
Okay. So far, it's just one success, so we're gonna call that the fourth one.
Succeeded.
What'd you roll?
Perception, right? Or what was
Yeah.
it, the other one?
Perception or insight.
They both suck. 17.
2 successes. Okay. So you guys search in Nerixar. You guys don't find anything in Nerixar from the air. So you guys kind of find a decent place to have somebody drop off the Spelljammer's rope ladder and run into town real quick and talk to the townspeople. And they say they think they did see a flying train heading south by southeast to the lower right horn of Black.
Crap.
Which is odd because there's not really much there. There's forests, fields. There's no, like, towns or anything.
Are there small bodies of water?
And they're like, yeah, actually, there's a couple small lakes there. Freshwater lakes, actually.
Well, then I think you've been extremely helpful with this insight. Appreciate that, and I tip them a silver coin.
They thank you graciously. They're very happy to get paid. So you guys kind of head to the southwestern horn of Blackrock. There's nothing here as far as civilization, so the DC is going to get a little higher. Again, perceptions or insight checks.
Ooh, man, I rolled 2 back-to-back 19, so 23 again.
A nat one.
Disgusting. Love it. Oh, hey, bingo again.
23 for perception.
Okay, so between you and Oliver, you guys are flying south and almost miss it. And one of you has to go dashing down below deck to tell Savik to turn the ship around. But as he does, you guys come back across it. It's a piece of terrain that looks funny. Like, it kind of matches the rest of the terrain, but it's just a little off-colored. And it's about 200 feet long.
Is that another
And
one of those
like
illusionary maps?
Savik brings it in closer, and you realize that these trees have been, like, bent over and tied down to the ground, and then, like, local foliage piled on top of them. There's bent over trees that are hiding something, and you can see these short little guys, like going in and out of this makeshift tent for these, but like this makeshift tent of trees. You can't really tell what they are from so high up, but they're much smaller than anybody other than Ellerina.
Well, unless they're a bunch of disgruntled halflings, I think we might have found our folks.
That's our guys, I think.
Let's go down and see if we can make ourselves known.
So we're going down.
As you guys head down, like, you drop the rope ladder, Clippy seems a little nervous, and he's like, "Are you guys sure this is a great idea?"
Well, don't you want to confront them?
What are they going to do?
Little, yeah.
Well, we have your back.
Yeah.
You don't have to go back with them if you don't wish. You are part of our crew now, so you can feel free to just tell them your mind. You can just tell them your mind and get some stuff off your chest. Get your closure, I hope you seek, and say goodbye. Or make up, deal with life, and get back with their crew. Whichever.
Well, you guys say we need more allies, so let's go down there and let's see if we can't get them on board.
On board,
I
is
just look
that
at the rest of everyone.
Hopefully the heroes are here.
is on board a train joke?
Oh.
You call that, huh? I'm pretty clever for a grung.
Look around at everyone and just like give them the, oh god, I hope that if we get their people with us, they don't get killed instantly. That's pretty sure how I feel it would happen. It's like, everyone roll initiative. All right, dragon goes first. They attack the grun's train. Oh,
There's just a lot of screaming from the grung train.
and use the death beam. Oh,
Oh God.
and well,
Please, God, cast silence on them, please.
something smells like burnt llama.
So yeah, you guys bring the ship kind of low, and you see a whole bunch of these guys, like 40 or 50 of these little grung come rushing out of this tent with like their little sea shooters and some short revolver rifles drawn, and they're pointing them up, but they're not shooting. And then Clippy goes, "Yeah, pretty sure that's them."
You want us to shoot at them? I'm just kidding.
Well, let's go down there and talk.
Okay, you lead the way. They're your people.
So he like walks down the ladder, but I don't mean like he climbs down. He just like tilts over the side and walks down the ladder like Dreadwood.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why couldn't Gromit do that? What the fuck?
Be a freak.
Because he's got sticky palms.
That's not a trait.
Are you
Crazy
saying
man.
he's a vampire grung?
We don't know
No,
what's
he's
happening.
just got spider climb
Why wouldn't he have that?
because he's got the sticky
He's
paws.
got sticky paws, yeah, because he's a frog boy.
They don't all
But yeah,
have
you
that.
guys
Kelly.
get down. You can see there are a couple of orange and reddish grungs here. They're carrying the biggest weapons, and they go, "Hold! What do you want?"
We found your friend.
They kind of look at him and they go, "Clippy, is that you?" "Oh, great. The Golden Grung's not gonna like this.
Can we
You
keep
were
him?
supposed to be exiled."
Oh God.
Well,
Can we keep him now?
he hired a detective, so, you know. Wait,
Well, we're getting paid.
They like kind of look at each other and like, "Well, he was supposed to be exiled, but I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with that. We threw him off the train and now he's back.
Yep.
We weren't really told what to do if he came back."
I mean, he survives.
I mean, you're here. You got thrown off the train.
yeah,
He survived the ritual.
"Somebody go get Zamu. Zamu will know what to do."
What?
Oh my God.
Who?
Who is that?
So
Is
one
this-
of these little green grungs goes flopping off for about 5 minutes, and they're all really cagey about looking at you guys. Anybody want to do anything?
No,
Just wait for him to come back.
Be not
So-
afraid.
So what are you guys doing? Like, just hiding here?
Yeah, we're trying to find a new home.
You know how to farm?
A little.
are you guys smart enough to learn?
Yeah.
Are there farmers in your group right now?
I mean, other than Clippy, we have a couple druids.
Are you brave?
We never really had the space to farm.
Did
Do you
say
have what it
druid?
takes to fight a dragon?
Are you willing to die for a noble cause?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Only the Golden Grung can tell us what to do and where to go to fight and die. Him and the heroes.
And how does
we're the heroes.
how does
No,
one
you're not.
golden run?
No, where are the heroes?
I don't think you need to know that.
Why not? Like,
You're coming on a little.
We're
little
sleeping
aggressive
on
there,
the
Columbo.
train. Roll an insight check.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that because I think you can only get a 14 or higher.
I'm fine with that.
Let me just check.
Anyway, you were going to ask something, Ron?
I completely forgot it.
Okay.
Let me just see.
Ooh, a 19 on insight.
You're deceit. So when you do an insight determine is a roll 7 or lower on a d20 is an 8. So insight. Yep. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah. Automatic 13.
I'm just going to the bathroom.
13 on insight.
Okay, so you get the sense that this grung is lying. But you don't know whether he's lying that the adventurers are asleep on the train, or that he knows where they're at.
Hmm.
And after about a minute longer of you considering this, pondering, the little green grung that ran off comes back with a purple grung. And this purple grung is wearing a bandana and has a large gun, 2 Bowie knives, and a peg leg.
Okay.
These guys
Hello.
are getting more and more
It seems like
scary.
color coded.
And he goes, "What are you here for?"
Oh, wow, he sounds creepy.
Oh,
Mysterious.
Yeah, he always sounds like that.
well, he found your grum. And then he told us about you.
He told me he was supposed to be exiled for stealing Gromit's parfaits and food. But we've got problems. Problems even bigger than Clippy.
And Parfait?
Yeah.
No, not bigger than that.
Yeah, we heard you're trying to look for a place to settle in.
Yes, that's true, but these are bigger than that problem. Seems one of these morons have gone and fucked it.
Excuse me.
I'm not really quite sure what you're referring to.
Till we get these things sorted out, I'm gonna have to ask you, take care of Clippy. And take yourselves on your way.
What things exactly?
Private grung matters. You wouldn't understand. You don't lay eggs.
Were your eggs stolen?
Jesus Christ, how'd you figure that one out? Thought it was being cagey.
I mean, we're here to help. That's not good. You seemed like sentient individual.
it was obviously
and you
lying.
seem like you're in need, and we could be of assistance. What kind
Yeah,
of
we have about like 4 hours that we can do this for you.
Also,
Hey, you didn't tell me these guys were smart.
This is the world's greatest detective. His name's Delumbo. I'm sure you've heard of him.
I've been on the force
I
for
have.
about 35 years.
That's
He's a
interesting.
decorated veteran.
And
Yeah.
we might have a place where you can stay.
Also, I was in 2 wars, but that's not important. I don't like talking about it.
Yeah, it seems some local wildlife managed to get on the space train, take their space eggs, and take them away. Can't have
Space
gotten
off.
too far, but I can't exactly leave the little ones. They're not very good at fighting or taking care of themselves.
Okay.
Not setting fire to the train.
Set fire to the train.
Hey, we're not that
Yeah.
bad.
Okay. Well, do you know what direction they went or something? Or can I come in and like investigate, take clues?
He kind of like rubs his peg leg for a second. It's very obvious that he's thinking of a painful memory, but he goes, "Yeah, fine. You seem like a decent sort. Definitely a cop. I know a cop when I see him. Think I can trust you. There's just something about you familiar."
Okay.
Columbo, I think
Come
it's
on, I'll
hidden
show you
under
the
your-
egg. Show you the egg pools. The
All
puppy
right.
has to stay outside.
I'm sorry, Clippy, but
Technically, he's still exiled, and the Golden Grung's the only one who can revoke that. But he's off with Kite and Nova.
I don't know who those
Who
are.
are those people? That you're saying it right.
You heard of the heroes, Kite and Nova? Wow,
No.
this really is a backwater.
Well, that's
No,
right.
you're just in a foreign place. That's all.
At any rate, he shows you guys inside of the train, and it has a plush, lush interior from the first car you guys enter. It has all of these nice, plush, velvety seats. It's got poker tables. In the next cabin, there are 3-tier bunk beds on each side of the wall. They've got, blackout curtains, and he takes you all the way back to the mid car of the train, where there's this great big pool. And you can see one of the windows to this train has clearly been broken. But it's odd. You'd think that if a predator broke in, like, they'd have smashed it or eaten the eggs here, but all of the eggs that have been taken, there's no indication they were eaten here. It's like they were just taken. There are still eggs here. Give me an investigation check, and I can give you more information.
Oh boy.
It'll be right there.
I'm gonna give Delumbo bardic inspiration.
Oh,
Yeah,
so do I get a reroll, or is that just add to?
No, you add a D8 to your roll.
Oh, I thought it was
You also have those D4s.
Oh
you have a
shit!
D4.
Right. Okay, D4.
I believe in you, Delumbo. You are the master detective of this land. Don't let anyone let you think otherwise.
5,
Get 'em.
6, 8, 9, 10. It's another 12.
Find Delumbo, find.
Yeah.
Can you roll investigation? Is this a group or just him?
You can roll investigation too.
Yeah. Go on.
Mine was
21.
like an 8.
Disgusting.
I mean,
So between the three of you, Elrina, you're looking at the pool. You're like trying to investigate the shallow, briny pools they've laid their eggs in. And you inspected the other eggs that are nearby. But before you can touch them, Zamu, he stops you and he's like, "Be gentle. These eggs are delicate. They break with slightest provocation, spilling their nutritious contents. Our children all over the inside of this car."
You only
And
speak.
that strikes you as odd. Like if these eggs are so fragile, shouldn't there be yolk everywhere in here? Shouldn't there be just destroyed stuff here? That strikes you as very odd.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now.
Delumbo, you're surveying the entrance, this broken window, and it's jagged, but there's no marks of blood or tissue here. Whatever broke in had to have a thick, scaly hide. Wingdings.
Yeah. It was an 8.
These are frog eggs.
Oh. Frog eggs. Delicious. I mean, if I could taste them, they'd probably be delicious. Oh well.
So, somebody scaly came in here, grabbed the eggs, and knew precisely how to. Yeah. He knew exactly how to handle the eggs without breaking them. Do you have any enemies that are scaly?
No, none here. All our enemies are dead. Either myself or Gromit or the heroes defeated them.
Well, apparently there's somebody out there.
But, now that I think about it, there were these strange, scaly dogs. It's weird. I shot at them to shoo them away.
Okay, they're just scaly dogs.
Yeah, like
Scaly like a fish?
nectar. No,
Like a lizard.
no. Yeah, like a lizard of some kind. They're fairly big, about the size of a medium dog. A bit taller than your little short friend there. He says this at you, Ellerina. He's the same height as you.
I just flick him off.
Sassy.
Yeah. Can I roll a nature check to know what kind of animal he's talking about?
Yes, and I'll give you advantage. Because you are from the reef, so you're pretty familiar with the local wildlife.
I believe in you, Ellerina. I will also give you bardic inspiration.
Oh, you could roll it for me. I rolled an 18.
Okay. That would be an 8.
26.
Holy shit, okay. From his description, the scaly hide, the strange gentleness that was used here, it doesn't make sense for this animal, but it sounds like a moonlight drake. Essentially, they're like guardian drakes, like large, medium-sized dogs. That are essentially distant relations to dragons. They don't have any breath weapons or anything. They're essentially just large reptilian predators. And you know, they also tend to lay eggs that are almost identical to these grung eggs.
Oh.
You also know they tend to hide out in caverns that have bioluminescent fungus, which is usually their main source of food.
So what took your egg might have been a moonlight drake.
Oh, I see. Explains everything. He has a look on his face like it explains nothing.
I tell him, your kind and their kind lay the exact same eggs.
So they
So I'm
probably
guessing-
thought that you stole their eggs, so they stole
Hey,
that.
hey, I'm doing the deducing right now, okay? Me.
I'm sorry. I was thinking ahead. I've just done this for so long. Go ahead.
No, you took the fun of it. You took the fun of it. You suck, detective.
Look, we're on a time limit right now.
Anyway, all we have to go is to a dark cavern, and they're over there.
Oh, I see. There's one a few miles to the west. Maybe only take you about an hour, maybe 2 to walk out there.
We're not.
I'm
We're
gonna
not
secure the
walking.
perimeter.
Anyway, do you have coin?
No, I can't pay you in coin. If you can
Can you
help
pay-
locate our eggs, I'll send some of our best grung marksmen with you. You said you have a fight coming up. Something
Yeah.
desperate.
They might die. Is that okay?
Kind of, yeah. There's a lot of us here.
Yeah, but
The eggs
if
are
we
more
get
important.
okay. Oh, and you have to unexile Clippy if he wants to come back.
Mm. Well, I'm
If he
not
wants to
allowed
come
to
back.
do that. But I'll put a word in with Gromit next time he's here. None of us can seem to reach them.
This
Concerning.
guy seems like a jerk if he's throwing people off trains for.
Oh no, I did that.
Why you? So it wasn't him.
Okay. And that's why karma hits you back with your eggs getting stolen.
Yeah, why would you do that? That's rude.
It was Golden Grunk's food.
Anyway, you said
No,
west
hey.
from here?
Yes, west.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it's like what 10 minutes to get there.
About 20. 21 way.
Okay.
Let's go get some eggs.
As you guys leave, and the door's closing behind you, with a soft click, you can just barely make it out as you leave the Lumbo. But your big ears, make a perception check based on sound.
Perception check.
Yeah, perception check.
Perception.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay. As you leave and the door clicks behind you, you hear, "Oh, thank God, that voice was hurting my throat." Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Guess we're gonna find some eggs.
Investigate some eggs.
I'm gonna have to step out in like 8 minutes to go pick up Chris from work.
I'm like, all right. Right, I don't have my watch on. Does anyone know what time it is?
Time for you to get your watch.
You know what? It might have fallen off.
You guys estimate you have
might be at the
a couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours, and with the Spelljammer, it's going to take maybe 20 minutes to get to Barracoon from anywhere here on the island.
That's just so we can find it.
That's not bad.
We could do that.
He said, my family told me that it's okay to be fashionably late sometimes.
And if we come in with like a bunch of drunk marksmen, they'll be like, "What the fuck are those?" And we'd be like, "This is what we've been busy getting.
Frogs for eating.
Frogs for shooting and then eating once they die or something." I'm joking, Clippy. Don't say anything.
That was really fucked up, man.
Not just mouthing from far away.
Dude, his mom got ate. Like, come on. Be chill.
How'd you know that? I didn't tell you that.
I just assumed.
Oh. Wow, our story's really depressing, isn't it?
Yes.
And I imagine that's a matter of perspective. You know, someone who had it off worst probably think you had it off light.
There are people who have it worse than being eaten?
Yes.
Wow. Well, that makes everything worthwhile.
You could
Gotta
be
be
born
something.
ugly.
Come on, you just
Like
gotta
you?
think of...
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I wouldn't call each other ugly. That's wrong.
Hideous.
It's just unpleasant to look at each other sometimes.
We're a good-looking bunch. I look at Skeleton, and then I look at Dread, and then I look down at Elerina. We got
Molly's not wearing any pants.
Molly is.
Amalia is not wearing any pants. The
yeah.
doesn't find this concerning at all because he is also not wearing pants.
I look down at Elerina, then I look at Amalia, but then I have to look up again quickly because I'm already looking down. It's like,
Sorry about that.
yeah. Oh.
God damn it. Mentioning Amalia not wearing pants is on my bingo card, and I still don't have a bingo.
I'm gonna tell you wife. I'm gonna tell you wife.
So about 20 minutes of this walk by, you guys chitter-chatter amongst yourselves. Before you guys come to a part of these lakesides where they're open caves, kind of honeycombing the side.
Is there a map of this, by the way?
There is not.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Because we've just been stuck on the shack.
Can you describe it again?
Hold on. I am loading.
Or does Alex's bingo card remind me an awful lot of a Cracker Jacks box?
Why?
You know, you're right.
Yeah.
Did you get that out of a Cracker Jacks box?
What?
Cracker
You don't
Jacks
even know.
box.
That was a very long hesitation there, Alex.
You never had a Cracker Jacks box?
Have you?
Yes.
Well, clearly I haven't.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, Dad bought them for me a lot. But
Don't be thick popcorn.
and they came with like the stickers.
Mm-hmm. Like little prizes.
Yeah. I think I had one that had like it was just a sticker that covered over like the light switch, and it was on the cottage for like 20 years straight.
Wow.
I've never had Cracker Jacks
Yeah.
before.
I honestly can't remember what they tasted like. They're just like
I remember they tasted stale almost every time, no matter what.
Stale. They're supposed to be caramelly, but they weren't really because, like, in the 90s, I think people didn't really buy Cracker Jacks that much anymore, so they just sat on the fucking shelves.
Not only that, it was the only flippin' snack that when you got it, there was no plastic bag that separated the snack from the cracker, like from the.
You just fucking
box.
loosely shot in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would just pour direct, like caramel candy, not caramel candy, caramel popcorn and like nuts. Like I think it was like either peanuts or maybe almond. I can't remember some kind of. I think it's peanuts mixed into a cardboard box. I remember that's what it was now. I remember the tasting just cardboard box.
Oh my god, they still make them too.
Okay, so you guys are going to be coming into this cave system over here. And I have to resize everybody to fit these squares.
Okay.
There's no initiative order here.
I'm gonna have to step out real quick.
I gotta go. I'm gonna
just kind of describe what rooms you guys feel interested in, and I'll read off descriptions here.
Okay.
Give me the middle right with the pond.
I want the one with the dragon in it.
Me too.
I want the one with the water in it.
You want the long water or the small
As
water?
you guys are moving through these caves, you guys can tell the water is slightly salty, like these briny pools inside of the egg casing, egg car of the Grung's home. But the water's a different color. It's bright blue. And at first you think there's just something fucking wrong with it, but then you notice there are fungi on the ceiling that are reflecting off this water. You know you're definitely in the right place.
I think we're on the right track, huh? I just look at the grungs. I don't know if there's any. I know nothing of your anatomy. Do you have a special smell scent like that Delumbo might be able to track, like some kind of bloodhound?
Well, not exactly. Maybe the eggs smell like Grung because we've been there. But you just smell like marshy wetlands. But it's kind of what this whole place smells like. But maybe Delumbo's nose is better than mine.
Hopefully, because from my point of view, you guys just smell like well, what's that smell you get when something's been soaking in water for a long time and then something vomits into it and then that soaks for like a week? Yeah, it's starting to smell like that.
I mean,
do you guys not tell this? I really wish I didn't take that whiff. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go and drink beer back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have a room loaded up, Connor. You guys are freely able to move through it as you want. But if you want to stop on any of the rooms, just tell me and I'll describe them.
Okay. And what do we have any? I guess they didn't fucking break into the egg, so we don't have any. Clues yet of like where they might have headed to?
No, you guys, when you guys came in, you can see that there's pools of water glow bright blue. And at first you just, like, assume there's something wrong with the water, like it's magical in some way. But then you look up and the ceiling of this cave has this bright blue bioluminescent fungus. You have a feeling you're in the right place. You can also tell that an animal frequently tracks through here, going... I'm going to say your passive investigation tells you an animal comes through here pretty regularly. Following the same path to the left.
Passive investigation is 12.
Yeah, I'm just going to give you that passively.
Okay.
Nice.
To the left?
Yeah.
To the left, to the left.
Okay.
We gotta check left. As I sneak.
You don't have to move all the minis. I'm just gonna assume everybody's here. It doesn't necessarily need to be combat.
Dumbledore goes all the way around and comes back.
Yeah, I killed them all.
Objective complete.
Yep.
So you saved the grung's eggs? Oh, I wasn't supposed to make omelets?
But yeah, do you guys want to go all the way through the back, follow this path that Delumbo can passively find?
Yes.
We're going to do that until we find something interesting or shiny.
Okay. As you guys follow this path led by Delumbo, sorry, backwards, you come to a couple briny pools. These things are about knee deep on Delumbo, about waist deep on or chest deep on Elrina. You guys are coming through what are essentially just ruined outcroppings. Like, as you're coming through, Wingdings, you specifically, I would like to make a perception check.
Okay.
Special.
I feel special. Perception.
Oh, cool.
Roll. An 18.
So, Wingdings, as you guys are coming through, some of this architecture kind of stands out to you. Like, you see people with insect wings and symbolism of diamonds and glowing light.
Diamonds, glowing light. Insects?
It seems... It's almost... You almost feel, like, familiar here.
Uh-oh.
You're not quite sure. But something about that imagery stands out to you.
Was I here before? Or someplace like here?
I know I can't see your expression, but it looks like you're thinking there, Wingdings.
As you guys continue on, just around the corner you can hear the soft whimpering of an animal. And Delumbo, you peek around the corner and you can see a drake hound. One of these moonlit drakelings. And it's curled around a sack of eggs. What you imagine are these grung eggs. And it's kind of rubbing its snout against them gently. But give me a perception check.
Oh boy, here I go percepting again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Off in the distance, just behind where this drake is seated, in the pool of the water, you can see another torn and ripped open sack. This one looks a little different. It's different in coloration.
Can I tell the difference? Like,
you can tell the difference in coloration. There's nothing inside it though. There's no yolks, and it seems like the ground around it has been disturbed and clawed up and destroyed. And this drakeling is curled around this sack of eggs, almost protectively.
okay.
It doesn't seem to have noticed you guys yet.
Okay. So do the eggs look exactly the same as the brung eggs we saw?
The ones it's curled around look exactly the same.
Okay.
So, Clippy, could those eggs be the ones you're referring to?
Oh, I should have asked you. Those are definitely the eggs, right? Is that Clippy?
And Clippy kind of like pokes his head around the corner and quietly goes, "Yeah, those are brug eggs. It's weird. Why does it have them? Why didn't it eat them?"
Well, it seems like the other eggs have been destroyed, which is most likely its eggs, and its maternal instincts probably made it steal yours so that, it could raise them. That's my assumption.
Oh, dog.
Yeah, that's how animals work.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I have an idea, but it's gonna be a little risky, I have to admit. But it could work, maybe.
Do you want to spook it?
Kind of. I have an idea that I'm just gonna say get ready to act. May have to improvise depending on the results of my action. But prepare yourselves. And then I'm just gonna pull out my citron, which looks like a little guitar kind of thing, and play a little tune and cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to approach this thing.
Give me a stealth check.
I believe I get advantage because I'm invisible.
You do.
Okay. Let's see. I know I am proficient in stealth. Perfect. So that would be a 19.
With the 19, you can get as close as you would like.
Okay.
Ooh, as close as you'd like.
I get pretty close, and then I get close, and I cast command. And when I do, I use the word flee.
So, as you come into sight, you startle this drake hound, and it jumps up and like it puts itself between you and the egg sac, and all of the scales on its back stand straight up like razor blades. And then you issue your command flee, and like you watch its eyes flash as the magic takes hold, and it runs away down this corridor, right past you.
I immediately grab the eggs and I run back to the party.
Oh my god, those floating eggs. They're flying.
No, I'm no longer. As soon as I cast command, I'm visible.
Oh, okay.
So, you guys take off running with the eggs. It's not very deep here in the caverns. But as you guys are nearing the exit, you can see the Drake Hound come dashing down the same corridor you were in. And as you round the corner, you can see it right behind you guys. But it stops right at the edge. And you can hear it making this mournful wailing sound.
Good kitty. Good kitty.
I wonder.
I'm disappointed that we're stealing these things' eggs. Well, it's perceived eggs, but they're not its, and it's just an animal.
Like, if only there was a way we could figure out how it could just protect the eggs with the grungs, and then they'd all coexist or something. Or, you know. Oh, we only got, what?
Yeah.
3 hours? So we don't have time for that.
Yeah, it's a shame. Nobody has speak with animals, so fuck this thing.
Yeah.
Would I know how to would I have to distinguish the difference between the eggs?
Yeah, no, they're visibly different.
Yeah. Its original eggs were destroyed, so I stole those as like a surrogate
Replacement shit, yeah.
Yeah.
It became the psycho mom.
Yeah.
Well, you can do much there.
Psycho mom was dead.
Hold on. Okay, this is what I do. I don't know if it'll be too appeasing for it, but I take my 2 potions of healing and put it in a bag and leave it there. Like, I like kind of present it like you can see that I'm putting the eggs into the bag, and I leave it there, and I kind of like
a
walk
sleight
away.
of hand check.
That would be a 17.
disgusting. Like you leave it in the first room that you guys had come into, just lying right in the open, and then I'm assuming you guys are going to be starting to walk away.
Yeah,
And like this mournful wailing follows you, and like as you guys are backing out of this den, you can see it kind of like inspect the bag and smell it, and like kind of nudge it. But ultimately, it kind of just like looks back up at you guys and turns around and begins walking back, kind of slinking. What is the word? Skulking back into this den.
Well,
Do we just do a bad thing?
no. We did a neutral thing that just was no winning scenario for certain things involved.
I mean, there could have been, but we don't got time. If we could figure out some sort of way that. Just think, what if like they figured out if like they could get the Drake surrogate the Grungs, but then they raise the Grungs with the Grungs, and they give Guardian Dragon. That would have been interesting, but I don't know how you do that.
Well, we got our eggs back, and we'll make sure that the other Grung know to keep better watch over our egg clusters, so this thing can't come back and steal more.
Well,
You're right, Oliver. I kind of feel pretty bad.
It's nothing.
Like you said, some people have it worse.
Unfortunately, so. If it leaves the potions there, and I realize
Oh yeah, no, like it leaves them. You have more than enough time to just run back and grab them.
Yep, I just grab it. It's like
Way.
I mean, it didn't fool it, so it didn't. It knew that it wasn't eggs.
Okay, I will.
Wait a second. Tongues wouldn't allow me to speak to it, would it? No, it needs to know its own language. Never mind. I'm just noticing that part here.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, you guys got the eggs back. It does not follow you back to the train as you guys make the 20, maybe 25-minute journey. Maybe it's a little slower, a little less pep in your step as you guys make it back. I'm going to say about an hour's passed, and it's about 2 hours to this meeting.
Well, we have to make our leave. It's best to arrive a little early so we don't fall behind.
And with some runs as well, I guess. Yeah.
Maybe. But
so you guys make it back to the train, and Zamu's waiting coolly, toting a rifle. And he goes, "So, what was the outcome? Just grab this heinous beast? Fill it full of lead?"
No, it's still alive.
What?
Yeah, we had no reason to kill it. We got what we came for. It's just just a sad creature looking to.
It was misunderstanding. It's got a very.
It lost its own eggs.
Yeah, which look exactly like your eggs.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So be careful about that. And as I said,
I'll
if you figure a way to make it like a maternal thing to guard your eggs, maybe then you'd have a Drake that would protect your baby grungs at the same time. So, I don't know.
Hey, actually, Clippy.
Yeah?
Can you speak with animals? You said you're some kind of druid.
Aren't you?
Well, I can do some stuff.
But
could you
speak with that?
I don't think so.
Damn.
No.
Of all the things you could be good at.
What are you
good at?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
Look, yes, you don't truly want to know. Don't ask that question again ever from that man unless you.
I can heal wounds, and I can make food and water.
Can you like grow plants? I don't know.
No, I can't do that.
Oh.
I mean, I can make thorns. really
That's
poke at
good.
your feet when you walk on them.
Yes, that's actually great.
Phenomenal.
You know, Clippy, you'll get better over time, I'd imagine, but everything you could do so far helps us out greatly.
Thank you. Zam was just like, so, we've got our eggs back, and we'll keep better eye on them this time. That creature comes around, we'll just gently shoot away.
That's a good idea. Keep, just like keep all your eggs in one basket. That's what they say, right?
So, you guys are gonna have enough security with the less manpower, right?
We'll just be more diligent about it. 24/7 surveillance.
So, like, who's coming with us, though?
You can have five of my dearest green grung gunners. They call them the Grung Rangers.
Who's they?
Go, grunning Rangers.
So he selects 5 more of these grung, and each of them also have these tiny little CE pistols.
Jesus Christ.
We're working with limited resources here. At least till the next batch of grung are born.
Okay, we don't have time to get them suited up on the rifle for the meeting, but this will be a start.
All these grungs are just going, yay, yay!
Be quiet when we go to the meeting.
Okay.
I don't mean to be rude, but this is very crucial.
You're all part of something very important, so keep that in mind. But a certain amount of decorum is needed in these times. In other words, just keep your mouth shut, unless spoken to, no offense. And, don't step on any toes or cause any mischief that might get us any bit of a tarnished reputation amongst any of these you see. We ourselves are also trying to make first impressions on some of these faction leaders, and, well, I would like to make it a good one.
Don't step on toes, literally and figuratively.
Yes.
Well, why don't we stay on your ship and make it look like it's crewed up to the full capacity it can be?
Okay.
You won't make it look like it is. It will definitely be. With your help, I appreciate it.
And Clippy's like, come on, guys! They've even got a barrel!
Wait till
No egg stuff.
wait till they find the 10 barrels of water that we got from that other place.
Oh my god, they have 10 barrels!
No, don't open them all. No, you guys are assigned to one.
They're
Just
like,
one.
they're all running up the ladder.
You only get the one. If someone please mark that barrel.
Blasting.
So someone just paint their barrel something different color, please. They only get the.
I just put my hand on Oliver Green's shoulder and I'm just like, Oliver, it is too late. They already know.
No what?
The barrels are theirs now.
No, the one barrel that they can have is just you want. Well, I mean, you don't care, but I don't want them swimming in my drinking water.
I literally don't care. But I ensued the chaos. They are fun.
He doesn't
Wait,
drink.
some of the beer is alcohol. And my milk.
So, 2 hours remain until your guys' meeting. What do you want to do?
We make our way to the actual meeting.
Yeah, get there early for the meeting spot.
Let's get there.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a good impression.
You guys fly to the main city on Blackrock, Barracoons. And you can see there are, and it is an abnormally large city. Bigger than your guys' hometown. That was a port town that was effectively, one of the biggest cities in your guys' nation. It's bigger than Gildergat, or, what was the other one you guys went to? Hold on. It's bigger than Gildergat or Suset. This town is massive. It has dozens of sky docks for you guys to dock at, but there's one towards the eastern half of the city, where you can see there are like 5 or 6 active spelljammers like circling around it, and all of them are Tashimura ships. As you guys come flying up, you can see somebody hail you with some minor illusion that basically says restricted airspace, and they repeat it in multiple language.
How do we let them know that I think we're supposed to be here?
A little illusion of Savik appears on your shoulder and goes, "We'll just draw in nice and slow up beside them. I'm sure they're not going to open fire right over the main city if they can avoid it. Just look peaceful."
Can we use the sphere, the Spelljammer sphere, to communicate with them?
You could do that too.
That'll be a 3rd level, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you wishing to do this, Elorina?
Yeah, but somebody else on the mouth do it, but somebody speak over me because I'm driving and I don't.
Okay.
So I will cast a 3rd level spell on it.
I don't even know how to word this offhand. We hail for the faction meeting. We are. Do we have an actual group name? Have we ever named ourselves?
Nope.
No, I don't think so, no. We had a hard enough time naming this ship.
Yeah.
We're the crew of the LT Barone, here to meet with Garth and his allies.
Thank you. That's actually even better than what I could come up with on such short notice. Yes, we're here to meet Garth and his allies.
Like, the sending that you received back is confirmed. You're on the waiting list. Park in Dock 9.
He said something 9.
Dock 9.
As you guys hit these docks, there aren't any dock hands here. It seems like most of this has been cleared out. But as you guys get yourselves moored in, after a bit, somebody familiar shows up.
Uh-oh, I don't
None
know.
other than Captain Hoshizaki.
Ooh, Captain Hoshizaki.
And he bows to each of you in turn, and he says, "I am looking for Captain Colin Mustard."
Oh, yes, here, let me go get him. And I just go back into the Spelljammer. And I'll attend to the grungs while you guys attend to the meeting. Be right back.
Low-key, though, Captain Carnal would be an insane name.
Captain Colin Mustard.
I literally
Captain Carnal.
I literally have
Captain
that on
Colonel.
my fucking sheet,
Yeah.
and guess what? I still don't have a bingo.
Me neither.
Oh, but then I go to the bathroom. I cast disguise self into my image of Captain Colin Mustard, and I exit the Spelljammer. Yes. Thank you for waiting. I was attending to some business. Is everything in order?
Very good, very good. You are early for meeting. So far, only Welsh and Tashimura have arrived. Recruits seem to be running on schedule rather than early.
They're efficient with their time, from what I heard, and I'm sure being early doesn't benefit them.
Time is money, as they say. Some things more important than money.
So, how are you and everything after this most recent events?
Ships are prepared for war. City uneasy. Leaving it in that state make me nervous. Wonder what I will come back to.
we've done our work as well, and we've also recruited some additional help on our end, in addition to whatever we can acquire from this gathering. I think we have potential to put up a good chance.
From, you know what, El Arena should be making this check, but I'll let someone else roll the dice for her.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled
Yes,
that.
please.
Okay, I'll roll.
Roll that bitch.
It is going to be a history check, so add El Arena's +5, or give yourself advantage.
Hillary is +5. Well, she got that. 17 plus 5.
Okay.
Dang.
That's disgusting. With that kind of score, you're looking out at the Tashimura ships. They're all galleons, like the Roth's Lance, but they're all iron hull galleon. So these are fairly large ships. It's in the same weight class as yours. So far, that puts your guys' total at 7 assault ships.
Woo!
7 assault ships.
The ships that you have, it should be within plus 10 bits.
You sure?
I did not get any of that, Steven.
Yeah, that was very choppy.
It was very choppy.
Can we see any of the other ships? Like
Hold on. I'll be back.
how we can tell, like, if they're from the Welsh or the...
For that, you guys are going to have to make a history check. Or a history or an insight check. Elrina would gain advantage. She's a Reef native.
if I do an insight check, I can only get lower than a 13, so...
If someone does a history check, Elrina's just going to give them advantage.
Okay, well, I'm going to do insight, because I can hit pretty high on the insight.
A 12 on insight.
13, 14, 15. I got a 15 on insight.
Well, hold on. Ellarina. I'm going to have Ellarina do it and give her Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. She gets a +5 to it.
Okay. So then that'd be 13 plus 5 plus 6. So 18, 24.
With a 24, Elrina can pick out of the ships that are kind of circling the city. This is a busy city anyway, but she picks out 7-ish of them that are definitely Welsh ships. The biggest one of which is a squid ship called the Drag's Fang. But all the other ones that are kind of circling, giving a holding pattern, they're all really light ships. They're wasps.
So 7 light ships?
No, 1 heavy ship, 7 light ships.
Yeah, the squid ship's the heavy one, right?
Yep. And it's even bigger than your guys' ship.
No shit. What class is it again?
It is a dreadnought.
God diggity damn. Okay.
Are we good to cut it before the meeting here?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
If you want to.
That's probably
Yeah.
a good idea.
It's 11 now.
Yeah, because I've got a feeling we're going to be doing a lot of talking and negotiating, and it's after 11.
Yeah, I get it.
And we're right close to
Just a little
the
bit.
actual meeting, and we got
So I have a question.
Is
Do you
Willow
guys want to fast forward really quick to the meeting?
Yeah, we're just like in the waiting room.
Well, no, to like the start of the meeting when the brick boots arrive.
No, that's a great like announcement, like a beginning announcement part for next session.
Yeah. Like we're ready to go in.
Yeah, like the
That one.
great moment where they just show up and we're all ready on all
Yeah,
cylinders.
we're in the middle of doing whatever we're doing, and it's like, oh, they have arrived.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we will cut it off here with you guys have arrived, and we'll do a slight fast forward to the brick boots arriving.
Mm-hmm.
That sound good?
Sure.
That way, you guys can do a chat, maybe stake out your meeting room, and then we'll have the brick boots arrive